Oh my god. I need to watch that. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil myself. I gotta watch that later. Holy fuck. Why does he look like that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. So, something happened. Let me finish my gamer subs first, like a little baby, and then I'll tell you. Took me a hot minute. I forgot where the song was. This is the full version of what you play in Paper Mario on the Brew Recorder. Anyway, so there's been a Steam discussion forum that has come to my attention because somebody gave me a cool comment. Not bad by the way. It's a good comment. It's a good comment. I'm always surprised whenever somebody encounters Jim Sid and their reaction is to Google Jim Sid, and then my videos come up. My fucking Steam discussions talking about Jim Sid show up in the search results. That makes me so happy. But yeah, somebody had an unfortunate encounter with a local Jim Sid, unfortunately. I don't know which one it was. I think it's probably all of them, realistically. Every Jim Sid. Anyway, what comment is it where it kind of starts? About comment number 30. Yeah, 12th of March. It was from 12th of March to present, and I'm not going to read everything because I'm just going to read from the guy's comment onwards, because that's when Jim Sid appeared. Yeah, I know, Loster, and I can't believe it either. If you get Sugar to search the internet for any information regarding Jim Sid, like using the search feature, she will bring up oh, I'd actually check if she's working. Hold up.
Pog online, poggers.
Okay, yeah, she's working. She will actually bring up comments that I have made towards Jim Sid. Oh, funnily enough. I'm so glad I've tainted his legacy. I'm so glad. That's my joy in life. It's my one joy in life. Before I swap on over, I know, I've got Ever After up, don't worry. It's his own taint? That's understandable. That's understandable. Where did I put it? Here it is. Oh, it's nice and evenly done up for me. Thank you, Past Samurai, for doing that. I must have been reading Steam discussions last time. Oh yeah, I think I was actually. Alright, there we go. I'll leave the N64 music going though, because I'm not gonna do the funny thing. This is just one thread. This is just one thread. It's not gonna take that long. I'm not gonna get the Wii Shop music out, okay? It's not gonna be that long. It's not gonna be that long. But I do want to talk about Jim Sid. I love Jim Sid. He's my favorite character. He's my absolute favorite character. So this is a thread. If someone out there, has anybody played this in the last week? And it said 5 seconds of fame, and then I never heard of it again. There are still people playing it, but it's a lot more slower now than the like 20 people that was playing it on launch. Like, a little bit less, but you know, get somebody here and there whenever it goes on sale, because like whenever the game's like super cheap, you see it on the Steam store page and like, oh, Dustborn, isn't that one game during that Concord fiasco? I might as well get it and see what it's all about. I unfortunately paid like 40 bucks for it, but we're not going to talk about that. Anyway, there's a guy who left me a comment, and he mentioned that he was in this discussion thread. This guy, Fowlen Hart, I believe his name is. Now what's funny is the comment responding to this one got deleted, so we're gonna have some fun. I've been streaming it once a week. Just finished a stream now. I'm 9 hours in so far, just gotten to the hidden underground school part, overall impressions so far. I believe, if I remember correctly, that's where Eli is. A really interesting world that reminds me a bit of Electric State. When it's world building it's really cool, and I genuinely believe there are some great ideas in here, but is often ruined by the heavy-handed real-world politics that essentially boil down to stop thinking and just trust the government, branding real-world concerns like what they're putting into our food to squeeze out more profit as crazy paranoia only lunatics think about. That growing your own veggie at home is crazy, and you can just go buy some at the local supermarket. It's no surprise that they received a lot of funding from the Norwegian government. It's basically pro-government propaganda disguised as the exact opposite of that. The characters are infuriatingly quippy and cynical also, with Theo being the only one I haven't wanted to violently murder just yet. I've experienced one bug and some serious frame drops that caused me to need to close the game and restart, but thankfully it auto-saves really often for it to not be a problem. Bought it on sale for $2.49, intending to rip into it and laugh on stream, but overall, I'm enjoying it way more than I thought I would. They at least made their own IP to ruin with propaganda instead of destroying an established IP like Veilguard did. Honestly, it's okay. Worth the price I paid at least. That's understandable. A lot of those frustrations I had as well. I mentioned, I don't know if I actually... Oh yeah, no, I did do a review. I did actually make a fucking Steam review. I forgot about this. Like one of the few games I've ever reviewed on Steam. Because I mentioned that, like, yeah, they talk like teenagers despite being like in their 30s and 40s, which is a bit weird. All right, it's a bit weird. They're trying to be hip and cool with the kids, despite, you know, they're like full-grown fucking adults. What was the shit? Hang on. I don't get the stuff about the trusting the government thing. I know there's like, I guess if you consider justice to be the like governing force of the year, which I guess it kind of is, they're not necessarily shown to be the bad guys, and I think this is a flaw of the game. Again, I haven't, so look, he's playing a different version than I have, because I have not played the current version of the game. There's been like several scene changes, so I don't know what's changed or what's not changed anymore. Like for example, not yelling at the robot at the start, right? Like I would say that's a bit of a change that does actually impact character development. So, you know, I haven't seen what else they've changed, okay? But there's a few other changes. I say few, you know, there's new scenes I haven't seen yet, mainly involving the big bad guy. I say the big bad guy, he's like a small child, that's like bold or something. But that guy. Sorry, I'll have to go back through with the Diddy Kong Racing songs at some point. That's on the list. That's on the list. Where we're up to. Okay. But no, I totally get, like, it's its own game. I think that's fair. Thank God it's not like Star Wars Outlaws, you know, like, holy Jesus Christ. But I don't know about the government thing. I can see why it would be, or why it can be seen as that. I don't know if that's what I got though. It's more like Infamous. I mean, actually, now that I think about it, Infamous Second Son is kind of like where I thought this game was leading. Because you have this, like, I forget what they're called, like the DARPA chief. Is that what this is called? It's called the DARPA force. You have like they're not really like the government, right? They're like an elite task force made to restrain and take down the, oh my god, what the fuck are they called? The conduits, Jesus Christ. And how, like, they have their own, you know, oh my god, now that I think about it, the games are basically the fucking same. Like, they're like, oh, don't use the word conduit, that's what they call us, alright? We're fucking anomalies or some shit, I forget the name. But they do the same thing in, like, Dustborn, so, I don't know, that's interesting, what they didn't show off, and, you know, leaving this open for a sequel, by the way, Dustborn 2, they could have one of the leaders of justice be a Vox user, wanting to create justice to, like, you know, maybe keep them, because like the population of the world, maybe I'm just fucking spitballing now. I'm trying to fuse the two games when they're not the same game, but there is a lot of similarities between like Second Son and Dustborn in terms of like being a Vox user / being a conduit wielder, and how the population of the world views being a Vox user / conduit wielder, due to government involvement and marketed propaganda that shuts down any debate on who or what a Vox / conduit user is. Is kind of where I'm getting at. Okay, that's basically the extent of the similarities between the two games. Anyway. Well, I guess you learn new abilities and stuff. So I don't know. I could see that Lost String, because I don't want to say this, but it's kind of obvious. Infamous Second Son is a woke game. All right, it's a pretty woke game. You've got like a bumbling white man buffoon. All right, like come on, man. And you got, what's her name? Like the drugged up like lady character. I forget her name. The crackhead. Who's like, you know, strong independent woman. Okay, it's a woke game. I'm sorry. Still, the game's fun. Okay, I do enjoy the game. It's a lot like Saints Row 4. Okay. Look, I'm a sucker for superhero power fantasy games, okay? Like Prototype. Which I'll get to eventually. I can see them having the same similarities. Also, the game takes place in Seattle, you know. Real world Seattle. And you know what Seattle is like nowadays. It looks like the Middle East. Anyway, moving down. So hang on, Jimsid said something before. Where is he? Hang on, I feel like I passed him. Wait, there's more comments that aren't here. I thought it was just the one that's below this. There's more. Hold up, wait a sec. What's this other comment? Yeah, I don't get this part. Wait. Are people so triple-brained that they don't realize offline single-player games exist? I cracked open Dustborn recently to test out my new Retroid and Game Hub. What started as a benchmark test turns out to be another playthrough. Game's still okay. Not good, just not bad. Also, cool name, by the way. Anyway. I don't know many Guilty Gear players out there, okay? But, no, if you posted the game, like, you posted to the forum, I'm pretty sure just by connecting your account online, it updates whatever you did offline, online on Steam, so it doesn't, like, if you have 10 hours in a game, and you disconnect from Steam, and then you play the game for another 20 hours, and then you reconnect to online Steam services, and go to post on the forum, it'll update your playtime to 30 hours, I'm pretty sure. For other people to see. So it still tracks. It just waits until you go back online before updating. I don't know if that was reference to what he was talking about. Anyway. Soul Fat Guy. Can I get Soul Guy, Soul Black Guy, and Soul Fat Guy in the same room together, please? Anyway... Solon Joestar. This other guy was also arguing with Jimsid. It literally said, I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would.
Did you read the full comment? It's mocking the game.
How the redacted does I'm enjoying the game more than I thought I would mean. Or nothing. To the guy you're arguing with anyway. People like him just ignore inconvenient facts in favor of their own mental projection. And everyone who disagrees is a Nazi. Damn right, Loot Hunter. He's still on it. He's still on it. This is also yesterday, by the way. Wait, what happened to the time gap here? There's something missing here. And also here. I don't know what the fuck happened here. But alright, anyway. Foul and Heart nice to talk back to Jim Sid.
And another far-right idiot, lashing against diverse and inclusive games, and taking his rage out on Veilguard as well, for daring to include diverse characters in storytelling. You are like
This is like such villain music for fucking Jimsid.
You're like factory-made products, all you far-righters at this point.
Everyone I don't like is far right. I'm typing this with a demisexual and rainbow pride flag hung up behind me. Some of us are capable of independent thought and don't just spew the party lines. I used to call myself left, but precisely due to redacteds like yourself, I classify myself as politically unaligned these days, because both the left and right are so brain-dead tribal that I want nothing to do with either of them. Fair point. I'm 6 streams into the game now at this point, and I can comfortably say it's a good game. Its world building is fantastic, combat is fine, enjoyable enough, art direction is the type that would look good for many years. I'm gonna hold judgment. I know what I want to say, but I'm gonna hold judgment because he's technically playing a different version of the game to me. So, I don't know. Maybe he's right. Maybe he's right, okay? I have to go back and replay it. The characters I largely hate, it's plagued with cynical, quippy millennial writing that has only ever worked and been cute in Buffy. Theo, Eli, and Ophelia, I love though. The little girl is cute. Soul. Oh yeah, that guy. Soul, that guy, comes across like he lives on Reddit and Ziggy. And Ziggy is the most insufferable character since Tash. Tash is from Veilguard, I forgot. Notice how I didn't mention the minority status of many of these characters, because that's not what I'm criticizing. I like how he points this out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Jimsid already, when you say that you don't like these characters, he automatically converts that information into, oh, you don't like them because they're minorities. Like, oh, okay. And yes, as a Dragon Age fan, Veilguard was an insult. I'm not going to defend trash just because the right hates it, nor am I going to redact on the elements of this game. And that's maybe I like just because the right hate it. I can think for myself. Might wanna try that. And yes, some of the writing is thinly veiled propaganda pushing the player towards blind government compliance. Don't question what they do to our food for profit and shelf life. Don't question the agendas some groups have with children. 99% of Soul's lines so far is, I'm just spewing what I can to assume the team is the team's politics. Back in Liberty, when you're forced to forcefully silence Fred for the actual legitimate issues she has, where its leadership has taken them, considering they're supposed to be anarcho-primitivists, anyone paying attention is going to have a few double takes at the writing in places. Oh, I guess they kept the scene the same. He mentioned this in the comment on the video as well, that he dislikes what happened to Fred. A lot of people don't like what happened to Fred. But what's funny is, like, Red Thread has said, like, I forget who it was I was talking to when they explained the situation with Fred. I forget who that was. I think it was in the religion thread that they addressed the Fred claims. I guess they didn't change it because that would take a lot more work, but they explained what their goal was with the Fred scene. Unfortunately, it did not come across as what they wanted or what they envisioned it to be. But after they explained it, it makes sense what they were going for. It's just poorly done. Okay, it's just poorly done. All right, leading to a lot of misinterpreted scene, like visual representation of, like, fucking just completely shutting down Fred. Supposedly, again, I don't know if there's another scene, by the way, because this is kind of what the big controversy was with me and Zakova, of like wanting to add this back in, is like have a scene with Fred, okay, talking about the situation that happened post Fred scene. Okay, that never happened. Presumably, according to the devs, Fred's like okay after you like leave, like it didn't take that long, she's back to normal. Okay, like you just don't get to hear that, so presumably she's like completely fucked up for life. Like so that's kind of not good, but according to the devs, she's okay. It's not a big deal. All right, she got over it. Okay. But anyway, yeah, that's the whole thing. But overall, yeah, it's a good game. I'm enjoying it. I'd recommend it to others when it's on sale, and they can look past the overt political messaging, because there's something good to be enjoyed here. Would have just been better if made by a team not politically compromised. This is curious because I wonder how Hello Sunshine is going to be received. From what I played, there was no real, like, story dialogue in the Hello Sunshine. Oh, I don't know if I should fucking say it. I'll reserve judgment for Hello Sunshine until the game comes out, okay? But, you know, they're making that one as well. I don't know. I didn't sign anything, by the way, so I think I can say it. That's what it is. I think it's still made by the same development team, which is why they haven't updated Dustborn in a billion years. Also because the funding dried up. But it's just Red Thread. I don't know if Red Thread is broken up into multiple sets of different teams. I feel like it's a small team that all collectively work on one thing, right? I don't know if it's broken up into smaller different teams that work on different games, because it seems like once Dustborn was done, they just went full steam ahead on Hello Sunshine, because they already had a trailer ready to go, like a few months after release. Well, not trailer, but like an announcement for it, right? Anyway, it was then good. Mr. Zub action, they all came. Macy's Vox. Read this post in its entirety. Come back to that later. I'm afraid missing one. I'm only here for Jimsit, okay? I very much agree. Not utter garbage. Wait. Oh, true. Okay, yeah, okay. That's fair. That's fair. Wait, so he must have... Okay, so he definitely came back in full swing. Oh, because his quotes are deleted, I actually don't know what account Jimsid was on previously. I'm also surprised... This is in the Dustborn forum, by the way. He's unbanned. What happened? I thought he was permabanned. What happened? Was it only like a couple months? Was it a year? Was it a year ban and he's back now? What happened? I think it must have just been a blanket like year ban, because his main account, which is this one, was definitely banned well before thing. Oh, dude, I wish he would friend me so I could see like how many hours he's got. I would love to know. I would really love to know. This is in response to Alan Hart. Yeah, the whole thing. Oh god, I'm not ready for this.
Veilguard is a masterpiece of an RPG, with excellent fleshed out characters. As a queer person, Tash's story of self and societal acceptance brought me to tears at its closing moments. But to apologists on the far right, I don't have much to say. As for Dustborn, it is an allegory for marginalized groups fighting against oppression through and through, written very well and very convincingly.
Right. This guy is just like a propaganda mouthpiece. Like good God, he'd make a great politician. Let me tell you, he'd be a good replacement for Gavin Newsom. Okay, he says exactly the things the people on the far left want to hear. Okay. Oh, you're right. Hang on. Oh wait, I think I have to like actually click it directly. Where the fuck? There it is. Is the URL showing me the... No, it's not. It's showing me the post itself. Hang on. Quote his post. Is it not locked? Can I actually do that? Hold on. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, but his quote involves this quote. Oh yeah. It's only a one-tier quote. Hang on. What's the thing again? Like, how do you... Hang on. I gotta grab this. Hold up. The sleuthing is like off the charts, bro. Oh shit. You're not wrong. I just forgot what the URL is called. All right, I'll be real with you. Oh, actually, oh, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Let me grab somebody else's like post history. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Dude, I love me some Treasure Trove Cove. Let me just say, wait, what? What? Wait, is his account like deleted? Deleted? Or like what's going on here? Yeah, that's right. Which one was this? Holy fuck, one of his accounts got nuked. Wait, what? Oh no, Jimsid. Oh no. How could this have happened? Oh no. Who could have seen this coming? Oh no. Oh no. That's so unfortunate. Oh, written very convincingly. I'm so sorry, Jimsid, that Steam finally started stepping down and like actually banning your accounts. Holy fuck. Anyway. Oh, I should go back to the crew review thread and see if it's one of those ones. I'd assume it's his new one. Like it's his 4th account. I'm assuming that's the one that's fucked. Thinks it's the portal count. I don't think it is. Because the name Jimson showing up in the quote, like if you quote something, if you quote something and that original thing gets deleted, if you modified any text at all in that quote, it'll permanently, like, it'll stay there forever regardless if the original gets deleted, because it's not considered a direct quote anymore. I can, you know what I can do? Hang on. I can go to... No, I swear. There's the AE one. Yeah, one of his accounts is missing. It's the 4th one. It's the one with like the whatchamacallit? He's got like the profile pic of like, it's like a triangular shape, like a bunch of squares, I think. Jim's numbers. Was that all of them though? Were they all Jimsid759? Hang on, let me just search for Jimsid759, because if that comes up, then I think you're right. No, only 2 come up. One's missing. There's one of his accounts is missing. I think it was deleted. I genuinely think it was. Because, like, I wouldn't be surprised if he changed his username to just Jimsid, and then it was deleted. Dr. Nefariously Handsome, how's it going? Welcome as well. We're talking about Jimsid, who may or may not have one of his accounts suddenly deleted. I feel like it is. Greek. I'm just gonna assume that going forward, Jimsid's 4th account that he used a little bit is gone now. That's it. No idea who that is? It's a good thing you don't know. I'd hope a lot of people don't know who he is. I hope a lot of people don't get to encounter who this guy is. Okay, otherwise they might go insane, like me. But, but no. To make the long story short, Jimsid is just an extreme leftist. Not your usual extreme leftist, by the way. He's like insane, and I'm surprised he's not just like permanently flat vac banned across the entire forums for ban evading several times on like numerous game threads, calling for the death of, like, you know, quote unquote neo-Nazis or whatever. Granted, a lot of the people he's talking to aren't neo-Nazis. This guy in particular, Foulland Heart, he's just a normal guy leans left, likes Dustborn, and Jimsid is just ripping into him. All right, like fucking hell. How is he insane? Pretty much everything. He takes things to the extreme. If you just tell him, like, hey man, I didn't like this game because the gameplay sucks, and he's like, your genocidal hate speech is gonna ruin this world. All right, we need to get rid of you. Like, what the fuck, man? It's a little bit crazy. This thread it doesn't go on for much longer. Okay, we're on 47. This is quote 47. There's only like less than 20 more. Okay, and then it's done. All right. Anyway, back to Fallon Heart. I can only assume you're very young and haven't had much experience with video games. BioWare have done LGBT characters much better in the past with characters like Doreen Pavis, who had so much more going on than just being LGBT, like how they should be written. He was also charming and not a petulant child like Tash. I've also been brought to tears multiple times by RPGs, and I didn't need to share a group with the characters to be emotionally affected by them. Hopefully you'll get more experience over time with media and develop a proper scale of quality. Understandable. From all the Wukong quotes. Oh yeah, he's Jimsid is a little extremely racist towards like Japanese, Chinese, and Asian games in general, and also Asian players, which is a little crazy. It's a little crazy. All right. And always refers to Wukong as the sexist monkey game, because the developers, you know, they have their own policies over in China, and he takes that and is like, well, that means this game is a far-right Nazi extremist game, and it failed in the West despite having like, you know, fucking 3 million players or some shit. Like, a little crazy. It's a hate crime. To be fair, I'm liking Escape from Ever After a lot. I mean, again, we'll get into it. I gotta finish chapter 2 and actually beat the game. Alright, well, there's more to the game, but I'm liking it so far. Anyway, Jim's response.
I explained analytically my stance on Tash and their story, but my comment got censored.
Oh, wait, no, it was this account? Oh, no, this is when he got deleted and he switched to his other account, so it was the other account.
I will just repeat some of my main points. 34 years old veteran gamer here, and he wants
Me to not dox him. He wants me to not dox him, and he's out here doxing himself.
Have played all Dragon Age, and Dorian is the only actual queer character, and not player sexual like Severin or player sexual.
What's player sexual mean? Does it mean pansexual or like
Severin or Liliana were, for example. The fact you want their sexuality of the characters to not be formative to the experiences forming their personality says a lot.
If somebody walks up to me in real life and their entire personality is that they are gay, what else have they got going on for them? You know? Like, how's their job occupation going? How's their just life experiences going? It's like, no, you don't need to think about that. They're gay, and their whole personality is that they're gay, and if you ever need to ask them a question, they're gay. Okay? You don't need to know their political leanings or any other thing about anything else about their character. No, they're gay. And they've made that the forefront of the character. That's kind of the issue that people have with modern games nowadays, is that like this character's entire personality arc is that they are gay, and that's it. They have no other substance other than being the gay character. And unfortunately, I think the other guy touched on it, Fallon, he mentioned it with the other characters, is that Dustborn suffers from this a lot by having the token, the token Muslim character, the token disabled character, the token black character, and like they're all token characters, every single one. And I'm wondering if they're all token characters, then are they really token characters? But each character, their personality is their minority and their difference. That's what it is. And it's really weird when you start noticing that. It's his Portal one? Alright, fair enough. I assume Steam probably just stepped in and like a Steam mod probably deleted it. Anyway,
Tash has a very good fleshed out story of an imperfect individual finding their way through self and other acceptance, peaking with their mother accepting them at the very least moments of the campaign, very last moments of the campaign, and respecting their pronouns.
That's understandable, but the big complaint everybody had with Dragon Age of Veilguard is, why is this in a Dragon Age of the Veilguard game? Like, these are real-world political issues that only reflect, like, you know, the real world, and it's a bit weird to play a fantasy game with real-world politics in it that don't reflect the view of the world that they live in. But anyway.
Hopefully, you will meet some actual LGBTQ people and talk to them about their formative experiences before you write such things again.
The guy said he had like a pride flag and shit, like, on his stream and stuff. Like he's like a full leftist, but like, what the fuck? I want the characters who are also LGBT, not LGBT characters. If all you have to offer is a flag, you're not interesting. Especially to the other people who only have to offer a flag. 34 years also. Jesus Christ. You know, that's actually kind of crazy. I thought he was younger than me. I really did. I thought he was in his 20s. Is he not? Because, like, the last time I think I checked, he's only been in, like, what, this is gonna get stalkerish, but I think he's only been in uni for, like, a couple of years, right? I'm pretty sure he's in his 20s. I'm pretty sure. 34, I think, is a lie. There's no way he's 34. Since it's Pokemon. Oh yeah, well, I don't expect, like, you know, fucking AAA writing from Pokemon NPCs. Alright? I like that one guy in the DLC who his whole archetype is being a movie director, and all of his lines of dialogue are about directing movies. And he has no other substance to his character whatsoever. That's my favorite character. I hate his quests though. But my god. Anyway, Minecraft Mario, I see you there. There's no... sorry, hang on. Jesus Christ. I expect a lot better from people around my age. There's no accounting for taste, I suppose. Some people just consume. Last, I'll say on Veilguard, there's no arguing with people who will defend that game. It's like arguing with a fish who loves dry land. Understandable, understandable.
I want characters whose sexuality and gender identity play a formative role in their story, as it does in all of our lives as queer people. Fleshed out stories of self-discovery and acceptance like Tash's. I don't care about your self-loathing stance on sexuality, personally, who want it hidden and discreet, as if this is a Grindr profile in a homophobic country. I was gonna say county. I expect a lot from people around my age as well, but I am more hopeful of the younger generation to lead the fight.
Oh, I've got bad news for you, Jim Sid. It seems like the younger generation is a lot more far right than you'd expect. Oh no.
Some of you in that age bracket have grown increasingly complacent and self-loathing. Yeah, arguing with haters of Veilguard, especially homophobes and transphobes like you, is pointless. Calling him a fucking homophobe and a transphobe? Jesus Christ, man. It's like arguing with a gay person who supports Trump, or a sheep who votes for the wolf and wolf party, in other words. Right, yes, that's exactly what it is, yes. It's possible, fair enough, fair enough. I don't remember much of the other NPC dialogues. The only reason why I remember him distinctly is because I have to keep going back to him after making any sliver of progress. Because he's always got a new quest. He's the reoccurring one throughout the DLC. Not that I'm opposed to that, but I think the other characters, some of them you just meet once and then never again. Though, I do like that some of the characters you meet in the base game have bonus side quests post like, you know, in the DLC. I think that's pretty neat. Like the Raichu duo, for example. Anyway, oh, there was something else I wanted to say here. No, yeah, like in older games before the whole like culture war and political wave of what's it called, Gamergate and such like and stuff like that. Like
women in video games weren't really done as a set piece to be like, wow, guys, look, a woman in a video game. Oh my god. They're just kind of there to fit the narrative of the game, you know? Like it just worked, all right? What's funny about this is I think there's a real world application of this exact thing with the astronaut crew, the team of like Artemis 2, whatever it's called, where everyone's like, guys, there's a black guy going to space. Guys, stop everything. There's a black guy on a spaceship. And it's like, bro, that's all you gotta say about him? Trained his whole life. Trained his whole fucking life. And they just know him as that black guy that went to space. Dog. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? I feel bad for that guy, man. Like, dude, you train your whole life for that. And you're just known as the black guy. Fuck. I shoved it on the rug. Fair enough, fair enough. Anyway, this is Fallonheart. Not wanting someone's entire personality and characterization to be a sexuality / gender identity is not wanting it hidden. It's wanting a fully fledged character that are more than a minority status. Imagine a character that has nothing to offer or talk about but being white or straight. That is the state of the modern LGBT writing. I know it's easy for you to assume I hate these guys, I hate these groups, because I don't conform to your all-consuming identity. I've been insulted by conservatives just as much for not bowing down to their ideological redaction as well. But I remember when LGBT people were people, and not just one-note tropes. But those days are long gone. I'm sorry you need single-note characters, but some of us have more depth than that, and want that in the characters that represent us. I don't know when this started happening, by the way, but lately, if you watch like a leftist conference or like a public speaking or whatever, whenever there's like a new character or a new person that has to come up on stage, they always introduce themselves with their pronouns and their minority race, and then any disabilities that they may have, whether it be like, oh, I'm like a black, pregnant, disabled woman with anxiety issues. And it's like, thank you for listening to my speech, and then they walk off. This has inadvertently, I don't know if they've noticed this, but this has inadvertently created like a minority tier list, like not tier list, yeah, no, tier list, like a minority hierarchy of certain minorities getting more privilege and more representation than others due to this, as opposed to being an equal balanced field. It should just be a blanket balanced equal field across the board. But because they've introduced this whole like DEI bullshit, now certain minorities are treated with much more respect and regard than others, which is like an inverse of what happened in ye old days. All right, what's this? It's not inverse. Well, it's the same thing, but in the reverse situation. Progressive stack. True. True. I don't know what the list looks like, by the way, but I'm sure someone's made it. I'm sure someone's made it. At the bottom of the list, you got white straight male. Okay. Oh, I forgot like sexuality is also injected into that too. Where like I'm a black trans pregnant woman with ADHD. Okay, and like that's how they introduce themselves, as though that gives them some extra privilege over anybody else in the line. Like, why? It shouldn't. It really shouldn't. Everyone should be given the same amount of respect, but no, that's okay. That's okay. And because that's been happening for like at least a couple of years now, it's become the main focus, which is a bit crazy. And it's what's getting injected into video games. And characters just being like designed and created as though they are that, which is what's been happening to like a lot of the Sweet Baby games, the Sweet Baby Inc. games. Like, Jesus Christ. Sucking dick in space. Yeah, exactly, Lost Fern. And it's like, and you know what? You know what's so funny about that? If somebody did come up to the podium and be like, yeah, I like to suck lots of dick, and then there'd be a round of applause from the audience, and then they'd walk off. As though that makes anything they have to say any more or less relevant. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, oh my god.
You write, and you write the same thing, and I just read. Make the character's sexuality hidden to make them acceptable to bigots.
Hey, he's just reading like things that aren't there, by the way. I don't know. Like, you can't argue with Jimsid. Jimsid argues with himself, okay? Because he paints you the way he thinks he sees you, and you cannot talk to him anymore, okay? That's it. Anyway.
Well, I am used to that kind of homophobic and transphobic, queerphobic, in general rhetoric. Don't worry.
Wait. Homophobic and transphobic, comma, queerphobic. Alright. I'd put the comma in a different spot, but that's just me.
In general rhetoric, don't worry. No, the state of modern queer writing is fully fleshed characters like Tash, with formative life experiences told through the lens of their identity. And it was about redacted time we got that.
Okay.
Your hatred for out and proud people who claim their space is obvious. I don't need to assume I don't need to assume it or state it any more clearly. When were LGBTQ people? When they were afraid and hiding or jailed and killed for who they are. Get a grip.
Is that... like, maybe in the Middle East, okay? And it's just the irony of this, by the way, given the current climate. Maybe in the Middle East that happens, okay? But in America... And I know Jimsid ain't American, okay? But, like, in America, you're telling me they're rounding up the gays? They're rounding up... When was that happening? Okay? And is that happening today? Like, I think a lot has changed since the Confederacy, okay? Like, a lot has changed. Anyway.
I am sorry you need your straight cis white male characters to feel good, or your queer characters to be hidden behind layers of other issues so they don't offend the bigots. Some of us don't compromise our values and standards and want true authentic LGBTQ representation in gaming. Tash represent me and my experiences, and you are a nobody to invalidate that. Clear, bigot?
I feel so bad for this Fallon Heart, man. He's copping it hard, dude. Like, you clearly see only what you want to see. You've labeled me as the bad guy, and nothing I say or show you will convince you otherwise. Be it the rainbows in my house, pictures of me at marches or weddings of gay friends, because in your world, there is only 100% compliance or evil. You are a prime example as to why years upon years of LGBT campaigning has taken a giant step backwards in recent years. Because people are sick of people like you. Not the LGBT, but cultists, who have nothing to show or offer but their minority status. Damn. Okay, he's just saying it like it is. He's just saying it like... I'm just quoting him. He's just saying it like it is. But yes, I agree with what he's saying. I want LGBT characters. I just want them to have depth and not be insufferable. If you think that means straight and cis, then that tells me everything. What this track is? Wait, this one now or the one previously? This one's Donkey Kong 64. Hang on, what was the previous one? Okay, it definitely wasn't this one. All right. And then there was Goron City. You mean Angry Aztec from from Donkey Kong 64? It does sound like Mayhem Temple from Banjo-Tooie. Oh, it is Grant Coco though. It's the same style of like music. I wonder if he's done other stuff, by the way. I know he's done like a couple of songs. I don't know if he's done the whole soundtrack, but he's done a couple of songs for Ukulele. But I wonder if he's done other things as well. Like I think he did the soundtrack for Viva Pinata. I don't know if he's done other games. 64s, yeah. I would like to add more DK64 songs, but as I was going through the list, I didn't realize like Frantic Factory is kind of annoying to listen to on repeat, and Creepy Caverns has like, it's just mostly ambience. It's mostly ambience, and the actual like part of the song that does play in like mini games and stuff is a little too fast-paced and repetitive, sadly. He didn't wait, he made music in a hat time as well? Okay, I need to play that at some point. Interesting. Anyway, Jim Sid. Oh yeah, okay. I haven't read this. Wait. Yeah, I haven't read this yet.
I see exactly what you write, and I've seen it written billions of times by people of the far-right ideology. This is about representation, not compliance of any kind. You are a prime example of what complacency and trying to appease the far-right looks like. You are the reason we have seen steps backward recently. You're enabling of the far-right. The LGBTQ community is sick of people like you. You are a self-loathing cult that thinks if we suddenly hide and refuse our rights, the far-right will be appeased and let us live.
Bro, he lives in a different world. Like, what do you mean? Just because people don't care about how many dicks you have in your ass doesn't mean they're trying to kill you, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know where he gets this. Like, I feel so bad for him because I think he has been conditioned in some capacity by, like, far left extremists, like, as he was growing up. And I do genuinely feel bad for that. Because, like, I'm pretty sure he's not 34. I'm like fully convinced he's not 34. Because he was in uni like not too long ago. Or his university. I've come to the conclusion, like, after reading a lot of his shit, that's what I think happened. Like, he was fine before COVID, before any of this situation happened, and then around like 2020, 2021, he went to the fucking insert university name here. I forgot what it was, but he went there and then was silent for like maybe 2 or 3 years. And I think during that time period, because this happens a lot in universities and colleges, but I think he was conditioned into like being pushed this kind of ideology to the point where like he has to support it, and any pushback or any like non-compliance to this kind of ideology means that they are committing a trans genocide and such and such and such. Since then he's been very advocate on Steam discussion forums about promoting this kind of ideology, or like trying to support it in every single way that he can, regardless of any self-destructive tendencies this might have. And like I feel bad for him. I really do. Like, genuinely, on like a deep human level, this guy's a fucking clown and I love making fun of him, but I genuinely do feel bad for him because he's a byproduct of the current climate that we live in, and it's just terrible to see. I'm so glad when I was growing up I didn't have to deal with this shit, man. I'm just so happy. All right, I went to a private school. All right, it was a Catholic school. Okay. So yeah, I had religion class. I always talked about God and stuff like that. I didn't get pushed on like with fucking trans ideology and stuff like that. So like, you know, that's just my personal preference. Maybe I was conditioned by the Bible. I don't know. Okay. Maybe. Anyway, let us live.
No. You want hidden LGBTQ characters because openly LGBT characters offend the sensibilities of the overlords you apologize to for existing. Honestly, as a community, we are sick of you.
I'm glad that he speaks on behalf of like every person who's diverse on the planet. Celadon Joestar. I'll be honest, I don't think Jim is arguing in good faith. He never does. Aside from their talking points coming across as like an exaggerated caricature of far-left individual, they're also quite literally ignoring you to do so. I'm tempted to say they are a troll, but their post history is also page after page of doing this exact kind of thing in numerous other forums. So either a really dedicated troll, or someone who needs to log out and reevaluate why another person disagreeing with them over a game is getting under their skin so much. There is also that aspect too, where he could just be a troll. Like, this could be the most elaborate troll I've ever seen on the Steam discussion forums in my life. Okay? So far that you're like, it's like, what if in reality he's so far against leftist ideology that he's like trying to infiltrate as a far left extremist to bring down these communities in these forums. He's trying to like, he's trying to subvert these LGBTQ forum posts on Steam by making them more extreme than they are, getting them shut down. Like, I genuinely wonder that's his goal. That's crazy. My God. Oh, interesting, Lost Train, interesting. Like, I don't have an issue with religion being taught in school. Like, I don't have a real issue with that. I know if, let's say, you're the parent of a child who has a different religious belief than that gets taught in school, you know, that's obviously up for conversation. But I think, you know, most, at least the schools that I know of anyway, usually if you explain that to the teachers and stuff like that, they won't force it on your kids, and it's not like you have to learn the Bible, otherwise you're not going to pass fucking high school. Okay, like, it's sort of optional, and to be completely honest with you, me and my friends don't really give a shit about the religion class. We were just sitting there playing Halo on our school laptops, so like, oh yeah, Jesus, yeah, he was that's the guy, yeah, him. Yeah, let me get back into deathmatch. All right, come on, guys, please. Like, I'm not. We didn't take it very seriously, okay? Let me just say that. That was not the case. I know, but the fact that it's still going on makes me believe that it might be, okay? Because, like, he has shown no signs of slipping and has only doubled down, tripled, even quintupled down on his talking points, and has shown no sign of ever caving or even considering other points of view, period. So I think, like, he's just fucked. Okay, like, hold on, wait a sec. Oh, okay, I was like, I thought this was from Yoshi's Story. It's not from Yoshi's Story, technically. It's from Mario Tennis. Oh, I just blocked them. No point in arguing. That's understandable.
And another debate won with a self-loathing far-righter. Thanks.
Bruh. Fair point, Lost Train, fair point. It's just like, surely he's got stuff to do in real life, right? Like, surely he can go out and play, like, Pokopia or something and just waste, like, then 10,000 hours of his life, yeah? Like me. I hate far-right trolls. Roffle. Dude, base Roffle comment. The conversation of losers continue. You are one funny cult, dude. Reported. You're being reported massively at this point. That is all. That's where it ends. There's nothing else. No. Jim said come back. He doesn't, this was only a couple hours ago, by the way. He hasn't done anything else, right? Like, I'm not losing my mind, yeah? Don't worry, we're gonna play Escape Forever after in like 10 seconds, hang on. State of Decay wait, there's a third one? When did the third one come out? I've only ever heard of State of Decay 1 and 2. What's the third one? There's so much Marga tears here. What the fuck is this? The First Descendant. Wait, what? Why is he in the First Descendant? This game is fine and will live, but there's a problem. Where are the haters and with the fake news? Not a single thread acknowledging that the devs stated today. Don't you think it's strange, at least? The game is fine. Two Descendants, Raven, and Ultimate Haley coming. Wait, what? What? Also, wait, no, these were minutes ago. Wait, what? Oh my god, Jimsid, you're live right now? Jimsid, hi. How's it going? If you're watching this in the future, or even right now, actually. Because I don't think you're following me on Twitch anymore, Jimsid. I'm so sorry I've upset you in this way. But, Relooted, understandable. I gotta go and, like, read the Relooted Steam discussions again at some point. Stellar Blade? What? Wait, this was posted by Jimsid. What? Dog. Contains nudity? Oh, guys, look away. The sexist Goonerslop still has players. So,
this poor excuse for far-right incel gooters to jerk off to, they call a game, still has people playing it. Thankfully, only 2K at the time of writing this comment.
I'm desperate for attention. Man. Has he not played like Bayonetta? Has he not? This is like a whole thing. I'm not gonna get into like, I'm gonna get into Steam discussions. All right, we're gonna do that. Celebrate. I haven't played it. I'll be real with you. I haven't played it. It's on my list of oh my god. It's on my list of games to play eventually if I ever find them somewhere in a bargain bin in like the year fucking 2048. But like one day. Because I heard people say it's really good, and I've seen the combat in it, and it does look really good. It's very very Devil May Cry and Bayonetta style. And I could get it for the PS5. I could. The PS5's got like 10 games. That's one of them. So maybe. But I still need to get through Crimson Desert. I gotta get through Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I gotta get through Final Fantasy 16. I gotta get through so many other fucking like RPGs with flashy combat mechanics and stuff. Like it's not happening anytime soon, man. It's not happening. And I feel bad about that because like a game like Pokopia, right? I'm really liking Pokopia, man. I really am. And like maybe I'm at that point in my life where like maybe I don't need this many games anymore. You know, maybe I'm done. Maybe I just play the games I enjoy now, and I don't have to like just keep playing more games, right? Maybe. Because like why play a game that I don't know if I'll like, you know? When I can play something that I know I'll like Yu-Gi-Oh! A fun, wholesome, pleasant little game. Also, we're playing this game that I haven't played in a 1,000 years. What the fuck are we doing? Oh, yeah. Okay, I gotta go rescue the other team members. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I do appreciate that this section of the game does take away Tinder and Wolfgang and gives you Ava, because like as you saw previously in the last part, after getting Ava, I didn't use Ava because Ava's technically weaker than the other characters, so I have no reason to switch to Ava at any point. But now I'm forced to use Ava, so I get to learn how they work. Would be nice if they got an upgrade as well at some point that made them a little bit stronger during this section, though. I don't know if that will happen or not. What about everything else here? Lostron, you're making me. Oh, is this the Cellblade OST? Ah. I mean, it reminds me of Bayonetta. Okay. It's good. It's definitely good. But can it compete with the jazzy soundtrack this game offers? Also, yeah, I was in the middle of doing something. I kind of forgot. Frank, how's it going? Welcome as well. Wasn't there... Oh, this was it. This was the thing I have to go and do. Right, because I remember doing something with this boat last time, and again, it's been like, what, 2 days? And about 17 hours of Pokopia between then and now. So, yeah, you know. Small problem. Oh, God. I can just do this. This will kill him. Because I don't think I can jump on his claw, right? It looks sharp. Guaranteed 3 HP damage. Will heal them when you do so. This is 5 MP. I'm curious to see what it does. Alternate left and right to develop a meter. Oh, who had this ability? Somebody else had a move like this in TTYD. It might have been Yoshi. I know Lady Bao had like the tilt to the left multiple times. Okay, so it just removes their turn. Okay. I should also do this. Ava does the same kind of damage that Flint does. Oh, he dodged it! Oh my god. I wish that played a better sound effect though. That's okay. That's okay. I wonder what the percent chance is. I wonder what the percent chance, because it's like Lucky Day. Or no, not Lucky Day. I think Pretty Lucky. Lucky Day prevents like status effects as well, I'm pretty sure. Or I could be fucking wrong with that actually. Like I'm thinking of Feeling Fine and Pretty Lucky. But Pretty Lucky is like well, only like 10% on every attack, which isn't it's not a lot. It's not a lot. But it does stack with Close Call, and Close Call is like 25% or something at low health, which is a little bit more extreme. Ink bottle. Whoop. Okay. I went to the thing over there, so I did all that stuff. I don't think there's anything up here, right? I doubt there would be. Yeah, no, I already got that. This is one of the parts in the game where I wish I could like talk to my partner and have them tell me where to go next. I think I can look at the quest list and it'll tell me what to do next. Looks like Madame Quail closed the gate behind her. We need to find another way around. See, Ava, about that. About that. There is stuff over here. This is what I get. This is what I get for playing like Pokopia. For so long instead of playing this. Oh. Well, it's a good thing I saw that. I thought it fell in there for a second. Stage Mario. I haven't seen that badge yet. A lantern. But I have seen the Last Stand badge where you get increased defense at low health. I wonder if there's a new game plus for this game where you can like go back through but you keep all of your... Oh shit, it's a 1-up mushroom. Oh my god. Heals both heroes for 5 HP. It's a nut! Oh, yeah, Sun Gem. There was like somebody here. I'm probably losing my mind, but I swear to God, I saw like somebody move to the left here. Oh. Everything okay over there? Oh my god. That's a new enemy. Okay. This could be a mini boss, actually. Could also pretty much be dead already. Do those count as spikes? He's got like quills. Do those count? They do. Okay. All right. Good to know. Good to know. What the fuck? Oh, now he's projecting from the front. I see. I see. That's an interesting way to do that. Oh, come on. 2 points off, really? Oh, yeah, we're over here now. Right. Damn, that switch was not there before. And now it's not there anymore. Now that we've escaped, we must go find Wolfgang and Tinder. Madame Quail said Doxter was taking them somewhere to be prepared for the ritual. We need to follow Doxter's tracks after he left Quail Manor. No, track Doxter's footprints using the detective outfit. But let's not follow them too closely. Doctor is invincible, remember? So we mustn't let him catch us. Oh, yes. I was gonna say that, Lostern. I was gonna say that. Because usually it's really obvious. In Paper Mario games, it's very obvious if, like, they're spiky or not. The only time I was confused in Paper Mario, I think, was with Bowser. Because Bowser has, like, you know, sharp horns on his head. But technically, those don't count. You can still jump on him just fine. And I guess your reasoning for that is the introduction to the game kind of tells you. Reach the same level. I'll be completely honest with you, okay? I'm sure the movie did really good, and I'm sure it did really well in the box office. But personally, I don't think it was like amazing. Okay, I don't think it was like, I don't think it was as good as the first movie. That's just my opinion. I think there's a lot of flaws with the second one. It's a little crazy. It's an eye candy movie. Yeah, I agree with that. There were some cool moments and some cool scenes, definitely, for sure, like even Star Fox, for example. But like the overall plot of the movie felt a little non-coherent, I should say. 41% bad is what's it like on Rotten Tomatoes right now? Hold on, I haven't actually looked up the review score for the Mario movie. What's it called? Super Mario Galaxy? Or IMDb or something? What they got? Whoa, what the fuck? Was that bad? Okay, well, okay, maybe like, I don't know if it was that bad, all right, but it's just okay, you know. It's good because of how bad it is. A few issues. I know the movies follow a different canon than the games, which is understandable. Okay, I'm willing to suspend my disbelief about certain characters' origin stories, okay, given the movie is a different, like, universe, right? But then there's some issues with, like, sort of the flow of the plot. Like, you're telling me that Bowser, like, again, Bowser and Bowserina have a cool moment, all right, they're cool, but you're implying that in the first movie Bowser had a son this whole time, never talked about him, just left him somewhere, and within the few years, because I mentioned a few years, Bowser Jr. has somehow decided to not contact his father and instead build an entire fucking planet with massive, like, globalistic, like, galaxy-wide infrastructure. What? And he never decided to go visit him at any point before then? Despite having space travel somehow? What? Like, oh my god. Remember the old one? Oh, the, like, the OG one with the fucking weird Goombas and, like, Bowser being, like, you know, that guy, like, the bouncer or whatever the fuck. Because it's the critics. Yeah, I'm waiting for the EFAP to come out where they discuss it, because there's a lot more plot inconsistencies. And I know the movie's a little bit more girl bossy than it was originally, than the first one was. There's literally like a whole scene in the bar section, or I guess bar section, you know, the scene with the guy for the boss from like Mario 2, the frog guy, I forget his name, Kermit or whatever, where it's just Peach being like a badass for like 10 minutes straight, like fighting hordes of enemies, and it's like and like she comes out unscathed, by the way, and like also defeats like fucking the other guy as well. Like it's just like 1,000,000 to 1 odds. But all right, I'll suspend my disbelief yet again. Okay. all right, Wart, that's the guy, Wart, along with Meowser and Birdo as well. Like, Jesus Christ, man. And the fucking army of ninjas. Charizard, I can't say the N-word on stream, my bad. What happened in this movie? I don't remember the plot, but I remember some of the scenes from the original Mario movie. Wasn't there something about monkeys as well? in the original Mario movie? I forget if there was. Oh yeah, we can go to the left now, because we can, oh, hang on. This didn't change, right? In between the different scenes? Sinking shit? Probably. Oh yeah, that's the last stand badge. I should probably buy some of this. So what have I got? I've got MP, HP, MP, poison, HP, both HP. I need more HP items. I wonder if the equivalent of taste tea is in this game. Coffee and cake. Actually, I shouldn't buy this in case I grab something. Being fished out of water. Well, okay. On top of that, Lost Throne, what blows my mind even further is that none of the characters had a fish out of water moment when going to fucking space. Okay? Like, Mario and Luigi are from Brooklyn, okay? And they've just experienced, like, what the Mushroom Kingdom is for the first time, like, hours ago, okay? And now you're telling me they're completely content and don't even question the ability for space travel? What? Or that there's an entire, like, world out there, an entire hub area where all the fucking planet's inhabitants combine. What? They don't even, like, think about it. They're from Brooklyn, for God's sake. What do you mean? They just understood that there's an entire world in a warp pipe, okay? Holy fuck. Brought space to Brooklyn. There is that interesting scene with like Yoshi in Brooklyn, but that's one scene and they never touch on it ever again. And I'm like, man, Yoshi's raised in hell in Brooklyn. Nobody ever said anything about it? Fucking hell. It's just wild. It's just wild. Whoa, wait, how did it come? Oh, it came from the manor. The manor's up there. Yoshi tax evasion. By tax evasion, you mean that he fucking I gotta think for a second. That he evaded police capture, right, and then went into the warp pipe, that kind of stuff. Also, something I am willing to suspend my disbelief about is how the warp pipes function, because I think you just have to not think about it. I think any warp pipe is connected to any other warp pipe at any given time, and there's no correlation to each other's warp pipe. Like, it doesn't matter. Just a weird coincidence. All right, just a weird coincidence. I will say though, I know a few people have talked about this. The music in the movie is incredible. I think the music is really, really good. I wish they were like more fleshed out songs, and you could buy like the soundtrack or something, because that's good. That's some good stuff. It's like a fourth dimensional object. Generally universal. Well, the reason why I bring it up is the bit with like Rosalina and Peach being on, like, you know, the little planet or whatever. Again, the whole retcon for Rosalina and Peach. Rosalina just like chucks her in a warp pipe for safety with no idea of where the fuck she's gonna end up. What? Don't worry, you'll be safe. Just go down the warp pipe, all right? Yep. It's the only way. You could end up in like lava world. Who knows? All right, but you'll be fine. You'll live. Prisoner probably knows. I don't know if it's been established that like the warp pipes, like once you go through a warp pipe, you can go back and end up in the same area, right? Like they're like connected directly. For a singularity. Like fucking hell. Haven't watched the movie. That's fair. Like I'm willing to believe it. There's another weird retcon, right, that happened as well, and I don't know if there's a reason for this. Probably because like Miyamoto just wanted to do it, but like you've got the Pikmin scene, and then you got the Star Fox Han Solo scene like shortly after. And Fox McCloud, obviously the inclusion of Fox McCloud means that James McCloud also exists somewhere in universe in the MCU multiverse. But like Star Fox mentions that like he's just wearing really cool boots. And my understanding of it through the history of Star Fox is that they don't have cool boots. They have like fucking amputated legs. All right, due to the G-forces that they have to survive on each planet with, right? Like that's what my expectation was about. It's not cool boots, right? But like I don't know if that's just a change. All right. I don't know if it's always been cool boots and I've been fed misinformation. I'm not sure. All right. Wait, you're right. That's the one thing I was like questioning. I was like, I don't know. That's not right. That's not what I remember from the fucking games. Like, see, this guy's just a regular enemy now. Carries the family media. Yeah, where's the disability representation? All right. As well. I need to go back and have a look at that. I think that's important representation. I will say something I did like about the Star Fox scene is I like that his backstory was written in a different art style, and it leads me to believe that each of the Nintendo characters may end up getting their own like TV show or something in a different art style. Like the Zelda movie is being live action, but if Link were to end up going through the warp pipe into fucking like Mario's universe, okay, he'd look like an Illumination character as opposed to live action Link, right? That's my assumption. Also, there's a small issue here. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at the what is it, synergy moves? X and Haze, bro potion that stuns all enemies. Oh, okay. When we get in Kirby movie, we already had one. It was in like the Kirby right back at you, alright? You want another one? Bro, please. Can't be that greedy, alright? I do 6 damage. I can just kill this guy outright. That was a cartoon. That's the different art style, you know? That's how it be. I don't think it's worth wasting the MP on this, by the way. I don't think I blocked that, but alright. This is 3, 6. I'm gonna have to do more damage. Very Goombella-esque attack, by the way. Or Goombario-esque attack. Or it could be right back at your reboot. That would be interesting. Oh yeah, Frank, yeah. Where's the main impact? I expect a Smash Brothers movie at this point moving forward now. Involving like all the different characters. Say all the different characters. Just a small roster, okay, would be appropriate. But I can see that happening in the near future. Oh my god, what a waste. I can actually use the restore here real quick. That's like the melee cast. Well, I was assuming more like the Mario was Smash 64 roster, although it'd have to be a little different because they have Game & Watch now. Game & Watch canonically exists in the Nintendo Cinematic Universe. All right. Oh, I forgot I was gonna level up. I could have just spammed the fucking whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah. Why did I want an extra TP? There was something I was gonna equip with 1 extra TP. Yeah, I think I wanted TP. Yeah, it would be Subspace Emissary, or very similar to Subspace Emissary. I just want another Subspace Emissary. All right, please, please, for the love of God. Decrease defense, increase attack. Oh yeah, take this off, put this on. I like multi-bounce. I don't know if I like multi-bounce that much, though. I mean, I really shouldn't worry about the shields. It's not like I'm ever gonna fight, like, a full shielded team of enemies. I'll just put these on for now. Player -1. Tell me, Ready Player One? Like the player was the bad guy? Well, I assume, you know, the whole situation, like Rob was in the Super Mario Galaxy movie, by the way, but I assume they would have a very similar plot line where you have to fight, like, Master Hand and all this stuff, obviously with actual dialogue and speaking, and it's not just like everyone's a muted protagonist, but you know. Hang on, wait, what does it say? Oh yeah, wait, you wanted to read the sign. Holy fuck, I totally forgot. Warning, unauthorized access to the sewers is prohibited. Well, it's not default text. No, it's not default text. I don't think it's Arial. In-speak radio closed until further notice. Please ignore any strange notices that's coming from the presidences. Thank you. Yours seems to be blocked within the side. Symbolic for the player. What the fuck is taboo then? Who is taboo? What? What? Who is he? Master Fortress. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. It's the taboo of playing video games. Alright, you don't have to get real meta with me, okay? Jesus. Because I thought, towards the end of the movie, when Bowser Jr. was using his paint... Oh, dude, okay, also, I don't like that they retconned the paintbrush, by the way. And I also don't like that there wasn't a mention about the paintbrush. Because, like, everyone knows that the fucking paintbrush Bowser Jr. uses is made by EGAD Science Incorporated. But it's never explained as to how he got the paintbrush. And I was like, okay, we might finally have a reason as to why EGAD had just somehow given Bowser Jr. the fucking paintbrush for whatever reason. Or Bowser Jr. stole it, okay? But no explanation about that. And it's not even considered an EGAD weapon anymore. Or an EGAD item. Or gadget. Because it doesn't have EGAD's face on it anymore. It has Bowser Jr.'s face on it. Does EGAD even... No. So, why the fuck is EGAD and Toadsworth not in the movie? Okay? There's one Toad who's like an elitist fucking, serious, like, governing Toad that's like second in command to Peach. Why is he not Toadsworth? He's literally the guy. Okay? He's Toadsworth in every single aspect outside of being Toadsworth. What the fuck? True, simply true. That would have been nice. Bring back Forful. Holy fuck. They're saving characters? What other role could Toadsworth even, like, do? You know? Oh dear, I think that was Duckster. Looks like we're in the right place. Let's follow him. But we can't let him find us. antagonist for a third movie. Yo, Mario. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? And I hate that they did this. I don't think they could scale it down anymore. Because if they just have a cool adventure going to the Bean Kingdom and all that shit, I don't think they could do that. Because they've already done, like, you know, a galactic multiverse fucking movie, which is basically like the end of the line, right? How do you do better than that? You can't. You have to start small and then work your way up. You don't just like start small and then immediately go to the like final boss, okay? And then you try to go back to like a little bit step above the first movie. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Oh yeah, Frank. Don't get the Rock to voice him. Fucking Dwayne voicing 4-4. I don't think that would work. Time travel? I mean, they'd have to make it about a different thing. Like, it can't just be Mario and Luigi anymore, unfortunately. Can I jump on that one, even though it's like second to the line? I can. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna take out both of them because the other guy's just gonna mark me, so it's not gonna really give me that much of a big deal. Representation. Oh yeah, that's something else. I mean, this is fine. This is fine. This is literally like a non-complaint, but the second Mario movie had a lot less nostalgic references in it, which is unfortunate because at that point, the only thing really holding the movie together is its plot, and I don't think its plot is very good, if that makes any sense. Like, any licensed music? No, which is why I really like the soundtrack. They don't have any fucking pop culture music, thank God. As far as I'm aware. As far as I'm aware. Super Mario movie when? I think they've shit-canned that, right? Because correct me if I'm wrong. Wait, why can't I open the menu here? Okay, I was just gonna say, like, what the fuck? The book, this is gonna be hyper specific because I haven't seen like a play-by-play of the movie yet. The book that Mario grabs in Peach's castle when fighting Bowser Jr., is that the 1,000-Year Door book? Like, is that the Paper Mario book that he just fucking shredded right there? Is that what that was? Because I don't know if that's what that was. I have no idea. It's like, where else do you see a book like that? Okay? In Peach's castle. Okay? It looks highly specific. I don't know if that's a reference or it's like, well, there it was. There it was. This guy is an instance of where he's got horns on his head, but it's not pointy, so you don't get hurt when you jump on him, which is a bit weird, right? 69. Yeah, I'd assume it's the same book simply because like that's the Paper Mario universe is that book, right? It all takes place inside that book, so it's the same book. It's just the book, all right? It's just the book. Speaking of books, right? So I've been reading the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess manga, and like, dude, let me tell you, Link, he loves his books, man. He loves his books specifically on like ancient sorcery from the Twilight realm. It's crazy. I didn't know that. I know the books are like non-canon, but like I like it. I like it. It's interesting. Link feels like more like a character, even if he's got like massive PTSD. Run! Oh my god, I almost fucked up there. I gotta think real fast. How's he still chasing me? Oh my god. That was a bit stressful. Ah! There's chase scene number 2. Okay, it's like the Tubba Bubba scene, you know, just squint. Oh my god. He's so pissed. Fair enough, fair enough. Hold on, I'd have to look at it again. Like, I obviously can't just watch the movie again in slow motion, but I'm curious what book that was. Because, like, why else would they grab a book, you know? Just seems highly specific. Oh, a shortcut back to the hub area if I want to go back to the hub. Oh. That's why I think I remember hearing about that from like a Did You Know gaming episode or something. It's to boot F. I'll tell you, Sakurai was a bit of a wizard. Also, that door is, if that's the door for the building, holy fuck, by the way. I guess they're all made of paper, so it's fine. What was this again? Oh yeah.
You think you're gonna lose me that easily?
But again, run! That is the door. Okay, that's an impressive door.
You think you can hide from me in there? No matter. I'll be waiting for you outside. As soon as you try to leave, you're mine.
Right there. What have we gotten ourselves into? It seems like we're safe for now, though. So anyways, where are we? The Innsbeek Chapel. Oh my god. Looks like we'll be stuck here until we find a way to get past Dockster. So we might as well look around for clues. Well, I'm gonna save first. I wish I could ask Sugar right now, but like, is Marx from Kirby actually based loosely on Karl Marx? Because I'm going to lose my mind, okay? I'm going to lose my mind if that actually is what that is. There's no way. There's no way. To open the way to the intersection, play the Forbidden Waltz. It's funny. It'd be wild. But not to make yourself useful and buy something, stranger, before your inevitable doom. Oh, is this a hood? A cultist hood. To obscure your creepy face. I'll take a hood. What else you got? 20 MP and cure status effects. Ooh, the chai tea latte. Oh, actually, no, I'll take this. Boba tea. Play the bad guys. Perhaps. Perhaps. I don't have the cultist robes yet, though. Looks fun, Justin Bieber. Jesus Christ. Yes, I totally jumped in the water to avoid getting first struck. I absolutely did. Alright. I think I'll just take my time with this one. I don't have to go mental. Though it would have been, well actually, they do like the same damage anyway. It's 3 for both. Okay, so totally wasn't an accident. Totally wasn't. Oh, there it was. I saw the regrow finally. Holy shit. It only took that long. Can you imagine if there's only 2 chapters to this game and I can go back to playing Pokopia? Wouldn't that be just wonderful? Oh my god, there they are. There they are. Oh, you came for us? Are you both okay? Yeah, it's actually been great for Tinder and me to get some quality time together. I've been playing my lute to keep us entertained. Please, dear God, let me out of here. The key is over there. Please, just bring it over. Hey, this looks familiar. You locked up with the key just sitting barely out of reach. Flint, I mean it. I'm literally going insane. Let me out now. Okay, okay. See them being caught? Well, it happened when everybody died. Like, when fighting Duckster, everybody died. And presumably when it faded to black, only Tinder and Tinder and Wolfgang were kidnapped, and then Flint and Ava were put on an island, supposedly far away. A key! What does it unlock? Okay. Well, actually, hold up. You never know. You never know. They could be hiding stuff over here. If this was Mario, I'd be hammering the trees. The key doesn't fit. What? Kidding. Oh. Yeah, it's very funny. So, any sign of Detective Holmes? Hey, must have been locked up in here for some point, at some point as well. Well, no sign of him, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately, we have bigger problems for now. Duxter is camped outside the chapel's front entrance. We need to find another way out. Right, let's look around more. Maybe there's another exit. It's good to have the team back together again. Hang on. There we go, that's better. Ooh. That's a little inconsistent. Okay, come on now. Come on now. Can I defeat him on the first turn now with Tinder? No. Oh, Tinder acts like Bobbery, I just realized. I can do a lot of damage though. I've not been paying attention to my MP. I'm just going to assume that I've got plenty of MP and I'm not going to be like worried about it at all. I'll probably upgrade MP again next time. Okay, alright. That's... I've only seen it attack like 2 times, alright? Hold up. Is the game actually like louder than I expected it to be? Because like... I'm noticing... I don't know if it reset. Oh, it did reset. Well, I apologize. I didn't even notice. Okay, maybe I'm going a little too crazy on the MP usage though. Just a little bit. Very suspicious looking block. Okay, well that's weird. Oh, there's a health boost up there. I'm sure I'll figure out the reason for that in a moment. Oh, yep. Alright. No, where's he going? I don't think he's actually in the other area, right? Oh, he is. Oh! Oh wait, no, he's down there. Okay, hold up. I feel like I missed something to the left, but now I'm already committed to going this way, and I'm not going back. I apologize. What benefit does that serve? Oh, is it to get the mouse across? Probably. I also just realized I kind of... I'm so glad it doesn't put you back on there. Holy fuck. Interesting puzzle. Oh, he's stuck here now. Okay. I want to see if there's more than one shield. I'll no, this does not. This would actually be a good time to use this character. Wait, but that one's spiky at the back. Is that a spiked flying enemy? Bold. I guess like chapter 2 had flying enemies, but not like spiked flying enemies. Unless you're playing like some kind of fucking ROM hack or something. God damn it. I'm doing it too late. I did it right the first time there, but... I should actually use the restoration, but I can't do enough damage. Actually, yes I can if I do the fucking thingy. Hold on, I gotta tab out again. Mubby. There we go, that's better. I am tempted to give Flint the Flower Saver badge. Because, oh, thank goodness that's working more frequently now, thank God. Because he could make the most use out of it with this, because I keep using this attack, and it's like it's my most powerful attack. But I'd have to give up like the other stuff for it. I don't know. I want to kill him this turn, but I don't know if it's worth using a synergy point to do so. And it's like, I don't think there's anything else I can really put my time towards. It's only one turn. It's not like it's really going to change the course of the game. But like, I don't know. Your work ethic is inspiring. Okay. Well, maybe that did help, actually. I'll take it back. That ability only gets stronger, by the way. The more party members you have, the more stronger it gets. Like, it's now healing for 16. That's how I value that ability, by the way. Don't ask me what I thought that was going to do. Because I realized it wouldn't have done anything of the things that I thought it was going to do, so it's you know, it's whatever. What is that? I don't think I have it. Because I think I had the option to buy it. Yeah, I don't have it. I'll go back and check at the town what that Flower Saver badge was. Alright, let me read this first. Air, earth, fire, and then water. Engage the 4 elements to reveal the ritual. I don't know what the earth one is. Okay. I'll buy it. Air. Earth. Fire. Then water. Oh, that was it. Okay. It's not really not how I thought that was going to work, I'll be real with you. Oh, it's a new song. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. So they still use the stained glass effect, but in a different area now. Interesting. I think change from the Fire Nation attack. True, true. Inner Sanctum. Interesting. Oh my god, this little skeleton fella. Oh, actually, well... How much damage does he do? He does like... three now, I think. Actually, he doesn't have any attack boosting badges on. I'm probably better off eliminating that guy at the back. Yeah. That was very delayed, but I'm glad it gave it to me. Three damage. Oh, he dodged it. Thank God. And the +1. Didn't even need it. I still wish I played like a bit of a better fanfare when you get the dodge. Because it's so rare. Alright. I was like, hang on, where can I move this to that would actually make it beneficial? I guess about here. Alright. Might as well get the 2 coins that are over here. This looks like one of those things in like flower fields that you'd like, you know, you spin dash past and then it would just like, it would flip down. Also, I wish I could zoom in like on the Switch because there's like, I think the texture gets cut off there. It always happens at 3 health. I don't have to go too crazy for this fight. I can just take the damage. I got plenty of resources. He's gonna shank me. Oh, he's not gonna shank me. Okay. I prefer that attack than the shanking attack, because the shanking attack like poisons me. I'm so glad that regrowth ring is working more effectively now. I feel like it never popped off at all before. Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I don't know. I don't think it's worth wasting a turn just to get 2 SP and then do the restoration. But I was considering it. I'd be exchanging like, what, like 2 health for 4? I don't think it's worth. Sorry, I had to double save just to make sure. You want to go to sleep and fully restore? Oh, fuck yeah, never mind. Perfect. Just what I needed. This looks very boss fighty. Alright. I think we're gonna lead with Tinder. Oh my god, it is blah blah blah. Holy fuck. Wait, hang on a sec. You're kidding me. You gotta make it a little bit... You know, you can't just copy your homework directly, okay? Like, come on now. Ew. What is that? Get away from my heart. Where's this guy? Oh, yeah.
I knew you rats would find your way down here. I caught up just in time.
Oh, wait, this fleshy thing is its heart? That doesn't even work.
My heart! You've damaged it. My only weakness. The secret to my immortality. How dare you? Fools. I am unbeatable. The power of the Old One courses through my veins. Once my heart heals itself, I'll be back to my immortal state. Time to make you embrace your fate. You may have found my weakness, but it's time for my heart. But my heart will continue to heal itself over time. And once my heart reaches its full strength, it'll ascend back to my immortal state and deliver you straight to the void.
Doctor's heart. You found the secret to Doctor's immortality. As long as the heart is below full health, Doctor will be vulnerable to attacks. But beware, the heart will heal itself by 3 HP on its turn. So as soon as the heart reaches full health, Doctor will regain his immortality and defeat you instantly. Interesting mechanic. It's just gonna be like, you know what, actually, I could do something really cool here. It's just going to, eat up my MP mostly, so I'm kind of on an MP timer. A very long distance, so it's kind of changing my timing up a little bit. Oh, he dodged it! Oh, thank God. I should swap out Flint for... Oh, he heals the burn as well, actually, on the heart. I'll just swap him around now, actually. This fight, I think, is fine. I don't think there's anything overly wrong with it. Not this shit again, man. Not this shit again. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Okay, that's pretty gay. I'm still doing damage to him at least, but it's not a lot. Damn, that's 5 damage? Holy shit. I forgot. It's been like 3 days. Okay, it's been like 3 days. I don't remember. I'm still just gonna do the same order. I'm probably making this look a lot easier than it is. I'm sure if you use any other party member, this fight's more difficult, but for right now, it seems to be okay. God damn it. When did it get an extra health, by the way? I fucked it up again, bro. He dies in the... he does on the next turn anyway. Wowie zowie. Why do they fall like that and the hand is like really far out from the position of their body? I don't know why that is. Hey! What am I getting? Probably MP, right? 1 more HP? If I get 1 more HP, I don't think I'll upgrade HP anymore. I think that's actually fine. If I get 1 more, I'll just upgrade MP forever. Because I think 20 health is like more than enough to probably beat the game, I'd imagine. I don't know how crazy this game can get, but usually in Paper Mario games, like 20 is enough. That gives you enough like wiggle room to fuck up. I can probably manage my TP a bit with like other stuff, but it should be fine.
Ugh.
Oh, the books. You got your books back. Now you can use Telepager again. Oh yeah, I forgot I couldn't even use it anyway. Holy shit. Is Sherlock Holmes over here? Oh shit, we got physics on the bones. Oh fuck yeah. Alright, now they're gone. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do actually. Oh, and then put the fire out. Oh, that's not like a permanent song that you get. Okay. It's just like a one-off thing. This door looks pretty out of place here, but how do we get in? Oh, wait. There probably is some kind of trick with the torches, actually. Is there a clue over here? Where could the clue be? I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure. Oh, I see what I gotta do here. I gotta light this one and then use the buckler. Oh, wait. Hang on. There's more things happening, actually. Hold up. That did something different than what I think the actual solution is. I need to get back up here. Never mind. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. Okay, so this one needs to be on. It is that easy. No. This is really difficult. It's really difficult. This one needs to be on as well. How do I turn this one on? Without like... Oh, that needs to be the first one on probably. Maybe I'm overcomplicating this. But, there we go. I keep switching off of Tinder for some fucking reason. I don't know why. Alright. What? Why? It's all the pigeons. Oh. What? Why are we in an office? Ever after ink down here? Ava, what is the meaning of this? I don't know. Hello, folks. Welcome to the Innsbeek branch of Ever After Inc. I'm afraid our manager, Madam Quayle, isn't in the office right now. You're welcome to have a seat and wait if you'd like. Well, Madam Quayle is the manager of this branch. She works for Ever After Inc. I'm so confused. Come on, let's have a look around. I just leveled up. I just leveled up like 5 seconds ago. What is this guy doing? Is it just me, or is this week dragging on forever? What's the puzzle? There were symbols in the background that tell you which torch to light. It's a real cold one out there today, don't you think? Let's say that game last night was a real nail-biter. So, any big plans for the weekend? I think we need to invest in a bigger office part around here, right? Every day is a new opportunity. Okay. Is it the Triforce? Or the Illuminati? only 4 p.m. The elevator cannot be operated without the manager's approval. Oh. 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 I keep forgetting, it works instantly when you do the water one, but you have to like charge it. I don't know why you have to charge it. I don't know if there's a reason for that. Oh, it's this guy. I totally forgot like what fucking voice I gave this guy because it's been so long. Oh yeah.
Hi. I wasn't hiding out from you. Just taking a spell back here, you know?
Pigeon Pete, do you work here?
What the blinking heck are you accusing me of, son? Okay, you got me. Yes, I work here. Let's have a chat somewhere more, private. And I can finally stop talking like a sailor.
It's like, alright. I gotta tell you some things, Flint.
It's true, I work here. Sorry for misleading you. Honestly, I'm kind of embarrassed about it. Madam Quayle paid me a handsome sum to lead you and your folks into her devious trap. She sensed you lot were stirring up trouble and wanted you out of the picture, so her dark deeds could proceed without interruption. I, felt pretty bad about it though, which is why I dropped that spell for you to help you escape. I also did try to warn the detective as well, but as you know, he didn't listen.
I'm so confused. Why would Ever After Inc. partner with a cult? And what does Sherlock Holmes have to do with all of this?
Beats me. I just work here. All I can tell you is this. Ever After Inc. and Madam Quayle seem to be collaborating to do some kind of research.
Alright. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Well, so where's Sherlock Holmes now? I feel like we've been chasing his tail all over town and done up nothing. Your detective is at the lighthouse. That's where Madam Quayle will be taking him to complete the final act of the sacrificial ritual to summon the old one. But I must give you one last warning. Stay away! The Order of the Feather deals with forces that you can't even imagine.
We will find this detective. We have a promotion riding on this, understand? And if this dorky cult keeps getting in our way, then we'll handle it. Alright, let's go to this lighthouse and put a stop to this madness.
Here, I can at least authorize you to use the elevator to get out of here. You're all set.
Why are you helping us anyway?
I'm an old pigeon. I'm not cut out for this line of work. And I hate that the Order of the Feather has... what the Order of the Feather has done to my poor town. Stay safe out there.
Okay. That's a little weird. No. Guess I'm, heading back, I suppose. It's weird that there's, like, still more. Like, that was, like, the chapter boss, right? So, like, what the fuck else is there to do? Flint, Dare, do you know where you're going? According to Pigeon Pete, Madam Quayle has taken the detective to the lighthouse, for a final sacrificial ritual. We need to go straight there. You should check out the town map. Just gotta get to the lighthouse, and then use the telepager to get out of here. What? There's a town map? Oh, you have to use the telepager to get out because you can't go back the way you came. That's interesting. Are you telling me it's upright from the town square? Alright, easy enough, easy enough. I just go straight to the... oh, that's pretty neat. I think that's also a sound effect from the Hanna-Barbera sound effect library. I would assume a lot of them probably are, actually. Oh, you dodged it. This is definitely a moment for, your boy Tinder. Sorry, your girl, you know how it is. Right. Most definitely are. Definitely. I could waste an MP point here. I'm just curious about the damage. Because I think this will double hit the first one and it'll do enough damage. I'm just curious if it'll do 2 damage to the one behind it. That's what I want to know. It does not. Okay. That's the one thing that's kind of tripping me up a lot, is the bonus damage you apply to your character, and if you have the badge for bonus damage, it only applies to the first hit, which I don't think is as impactful as the game probably makes it out to be, right? Because it's only really like then a 50% increase over your damage, especially on like I think on every character, regardless. And I don't know if I like that as much. Which then leads me to believe like why is the badge like, you know, 6 TP to put on if it's only a 50% increase? Because in Paper Mario 1 and 2, it's like 100% increase for the first one, okay? Which justifies why it's so strong, because it applies to all of your attacks, not just your first attack. Maybe it's just me. I don't know how much TP you end up getting by the end of the game, but like I could see it being put to 4, and that other one, the D down P up badge, being put to like 3. That's just personal preference, though. I don't know if like, oh, that's the real like real gamer thing to say, you know? I have no idea. Oh my god. Oh, it's that symbol again. I want to do this. Just really want to make sure he's dead, you know? I'll go for the 2 extra, you know? Oh, shit. Oh, okay. So, okay. Now, that's a little confusing, all right? That was the instance I was thinking of where, like, if I were to attack him, I think the claw, because it's kind of sharp, would stop the jump attack. But I guess it didn't. So, that works out. That's totally fine. CJ, how's it going? Welcome as well. Welcome as well. Do I have to like play the song here? Because like this is the same symbol that was in the chapel. I guess not. I don't remember what it was though. Is the only thing. You know, I can probably guess. Hang on. I can probably guess. Okay, there's nothing. It's good to know. Oh yeah, CJ, this is the full game. The game came out like months ago. I just didn't get a chance to play it. But yeah, this is the whole ass game. Spoilers, by the way, if you're looking to play it. This is only chapter 2 out of like 6. Nothing too crazy. Good thing I didn't get soft locked on the leaf there. My ascension is near. Before the old one takes me, let me impart you with a piece of advice. With certain partner abilities, you can hold square and keep moving around before releasing. Why is that helpful? You see. Oh, like Cooper. I understand. Oh, right here. Oh, so that's why you're allowed to charge it up. Okay. Interesting. My cup of tea. It's just Paper Mario, alright? It's just Paper Mario. Oh my god. Bro. Come back. Okay. There we go. I'm just gonna take out that one and then swap to the other guy. Sorry, I'm misgendering my characters, maybe. I could have used Wolfgang as well. It really wouldn't have changed anything. Oh wow. That's got to be more than 10%. That's crazy how frequently that's happening. Fun play. All right, understandable. Another dodge. Holy fuck. I enjoy Paper Mario games, and I'm glad this one is you know, enough like it where it feels like I'm still playing Paper Mario. And you know what? If that's what the devs wanted to do, then they did it. Okay. Yes, I feel like I'm still playing Paper Mario. What's over here? It's probably worth, so maybe I'll try again. On this story. Fair enough. I think the only game, and I've fucked this up like 7 times now. I think the only game that really focused on the story the most is Super Paper Mario or TTYD. TTYD was also really good. I don't think... Wow. Okay, hang on. I gotta bust out the gamer moment. Hold on. Here we go. Ready? I'm not gonna fuck it up this time. It's very deceivious as to how big that platform is, alright? Okay, there we go. Wow. Wow, holy shit. Okay. Oh, it's just a chest over here. Ink bottle. Oh, what's this? Boba tea. I'd be eating it for the MP, which is fine, I guess. Deceivious. It looks like the platforms are bigger than they are, alright. But, no, I don't think the story in Paper Mario 1 was, like, you know... I've played it numerous times. It's probably my most played Paper Mario game, but, like, I don't think the story was that good or captivating in any way. It's just, like... very basic, you know, testing the waters, so to speak. Like, I think the story in Super Mario RPG is better, okay, in terms of like a Mario RPG style game. It's a story. There is definitely dialogue. There's dialogue, and there's characters and NPCs that use the dialogue. All right, I can confirm. And I'm also including like the newer games into that, like Sticker Star. Holy fuck, dude. You want to talk about a non-story for a game? Sticker Star, and I think Color Splash as well to some extent, are also like pretty bad in terms of story. And I'm gonna even lump Origami King in with that too, alright? I am. I think their story... I think Olivia is trash. I hate Olivia, alright? On the marathon? Yeah, the Mario and Luigi games have much more plot going on. Board very fast. That's understandable. What I will say, when it comes to turn-based combat, I prefer this style than like your traditional Fire Emblem like turn-based combat party system style. And like, it's hard to tell you what the difference is. No, actually, no. I know what the difference is. I think I mentioned this like when I was playing one of the Paper Mario games, is that I like the low damage numbers. I appreciate the games for having low damage numbers. And I know I'm looking at Origami King and Color Splash and Sticker Star and all those other games. I prefer the low damage numbers because you can pre-plan numerous turns in advance depending on how your turn goes. Like, oh, if I fuck up this action command, well, that changes things. If I nail this action command, then I know that he's going to die in like 7 turns or so from this point forward. Like, I didn't say it out loud, but in that previous fight with Duckster, yeah, I could obviously see several turns in advance and predict the future to know when he's going to die. Because he can only do so much to me, right? Yeah, Lost Train. Early Fire Emblem. I think that's why I like Fire Emblem as well too, because it does work with very small numbers. You're not hitting for hundreds of thousands of damage, where like 2 defense may or may not make much of a difference. Like it's like a percentage-based thing. Like it's so weird. I like being able to see the numbers, and you can calculate how much damage you're going to do over the course of an entire fight. And Fire Emblem does do that as well. It does. Number get bigger. Like a lot of JRPGs do that. Like Xenoblade, for example. As much as I love Xenoblade Chronicles, the numbers scale like out of control. Okay, like they start scaling crazily. Okay, and like by the end of you're doing like ludicrous damage. The combat is still fun though. 1 damage realistically? Well, it's more than just like 1 damage, right? It's like if you do 2 damage, that's like 100% increase on your damage, which bypasses like 1 defense and stuff like that. You can calculate, you know, how long it will take you to just dispatch like a group of enemies. Like this array of enemies right now, like I'm looking at it, I'm being like, well, this does 6 damage, right? And like Tinder's Fire Breath does like 3 and then 2, so like, you know, I can deal with that. It's like that kind of shit. It's a paper cut. God damn. That being said, I still haven't used like any of the synergy attacks yet, because I don't know if I'd really like them. Getting rid of this guy at the front is going to be like my major complication, so I'm just going to get rid of him now. Also, like, you know, the low numbers for MP usage and things like that, like you can sort of plan out how you want your moves to go, or like value whether or not it's worth using stronger moves to conserve MP or not. Things like that. Like, I guess this is a good example, right? That guy at the back, I don't think I can hit him realistically unless I spend a point and do this. That's the only way for me to kill him without expending MP. Because I couldn't use any of the other characters because they get hit. Alright. Heck yeah. There could have been something in that tree, you never know. What kind of fucking bridge is this? Oh shit. I also do like that the combat is technically optional, quote unquote. Like, I could just walk past this guy. I could. I'm kind of doing a little overkill on the guys with 4 health, which is a little unfortunate, but it's not really that big of a deal. Good Christ. I can't kill him in 1 turn. That's fuck. I will actually do that. I just want to use the synergy thing first. Your brain won't let you. It's he's literally free XP. Like, I gotta kill him. I gotta kill him for the XP. Well, I'm surprised I didn't fall off there, actually. Also, there's no way that guy was just the mini boss, okay? Oh, wait, he might be, because I still haven't seen Cthulhu yet. Oh, fucking Duxter was like that guy in the forest. I forgot. There was like a fucking special boss in the forest. Oh, this is pretty ominous. Alright, she's just over there. She's just standing there menacingly. Wasted 2 SP, by the way. I'm gonna lead with Tinder. It's about time you showed up. I've been expecting you. I understand you found my office. Very regrettable. And poor Dexter. Tisk tisk.
We're gonna need an explanation right now.
Sure, I suppose I can at least grant you that. After all, we're co-workers in a sense. A long while ago, when our world was first breached by Ever After Inc., I was approached by a certain Roman. She had a strength to her, and I was immediately intrigued by her ambition and vision. She was very interested in learning more about our great god Cthulhu. I now know this person as Ever After Inc.'s founder and CEO. Her effort was simple. The order of the feather was to set up a branch of Ever After Inc. dedicated to research and data collection. In exchange, the company routinely sends us sacrifices. Oh, he was supposed to be a sacrifice. A female villain? Yeah, because the game's woke. Last Rune's woke. A big, powerful woman leader, okay?
What? Sacrificing their own employees for the sake of research? That's insane. There's no way Ever After Inc. would be involved in something like that.
Personally, I can't say I'm too surprised. You snoops were not meant to be here. This program's top secret. Your manager, Mr. Moon, doesn't even know about it, and he really mucked things up for sending you.
Where's Sherlock Holmes now? Don't tell me.
Here, you're too late. The detective you seek has already been sacrificed to the old one. It was magnificent.
No. There has to be a way to get him back. Summon your god. We demand an audience. Whoa, Ava. Don't you want to think this through a little more?
Heh. Well, this is quite unexpected. I would gladly summon Cthulhu. After all, if you're so willing to offer up your soul to be devoured by Cthulhu, then who am I to stop you? If that is truly what you want, then come here when you're ready.
What's over here? Oh, that's just the way out. What's that door, though? Hold up. Check for CJ. Hang on. Where's the thing? What? Is this an actual RPG? Is this like an idle game? Because like I've seen bigger numbers in idle games. Like, oh, I can actually open this on the on that Steam page. Hang on. It's an MMORPG. Oh, nice. Here it is. The ludicrous damage. I'm like, at that point, like, what is what is like, you can't really do math when you engage into like a fight with an enemy. You just kind of have to like know, you know. Oh, there we go. 61 billion. But like, you'd probably have to have health in the fucking gazillions, right? Like, there's no way. That's crazy. Oh, you can go in here. What the fuck? Chocolate chip cookie. Oh, it's a big nut. Ooh, that's a big nut. It's a super nut. Not quite an ultra nut yet. It is so slightly infuriating that you can't walk up these, by the way.
Like, why not just make it a slope? Holy shit. Ink bottle. Who's this guy? It's been ages since I had a visitor up here in this learned letters. How long has it been? I don't know. I have no way of telling the time up here. If only I had some way to measure the time as it passes by. I mean, I did see that clock in Ever After Ink, but I don't know what to do with that. Whoa. Synergy Charm. Using Restoration heals initial 2 MP and 2 HP. That is crazy. What the fuck? What the fuck? I thought it couldn't get any better, bro. What? It's already pretty strong. What are you crazy? What? That's a key item? Wow. Okay. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. Not gonna lie, that one thing is gonna make the boss fight like so easy, isn't it? Because I feel like the restoration ability is already pretty strong. Because it's similar to Refresh. Refresh in Paper Mario 1 kind of had to get nerfed in the ROM hacks for the game because it is pretty strong just by itself. Like, Refresh makes a lot of things possible. Like, a lot of fights of endurance possible just because of how quick you can get back like 1 SP and then use Refresh and then just gain like 5 health and 5 BP. Oh, 5 FP, sorry. Without no repercussions. It's always like a flat amount each time. And having 4 HP and 4 MP is kind of the same. And I guess the only real restriction is that it's 2 SP as opposed to 1 SP. But it's still pretty strong regardless. Now it's even stronger. What the fuck? So snort. Fair enough, fair enough. Are you ready for me to summon the great Cthulhu? I need to prepare for a second. I forgot to save. I haven't actually, like, I think failed yet, you know?
Samurai, you had a scripted loss in the last battle. What are you talking about?
Yes, I'm ready. Very well. It's like beam mode. Oh, nice, nice. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Not even close. I guess I could have brought up Sugar and like asked Sugar to try and summon Cthulhu in like what language, like how would she phrase it? Hold up, I gotta think for this. Hang on.
Fistful off, Ferrets. I know what you mean about being out of bed but not awake yet, because I've seen it before, and it can be pretty rough to get moving. Hopefully you can wake up soon and enjoy the rest of the stream with us.
Oh, that's all the dialogue? Okay, well, fuck. 75 health. Jesus Christ. Ferrets, how's it going? Okay, Ferrets, there was a bit of Steam discussioning earlier. Jim Sid was around again. I had to check in. It was an interesting little thread. Mainly about like LGBTQ representation in video games and how people want, well, I say people, one guy wanted like the LGBT characters to be, I don't know, like actual characters and not like stereotypes. And that's totally fair, by the way. I would like if they had any substance to them as well and weren't just like token stereotypes. But like, you know, maybe when the world heals, we'll see. We'll see. He's got no defense, which is interesting. And I can't target anything else. A tiny squid, yeah, like a little blooper. There's, so because I was at the movies the other day. There's a trailer for like Minions and Monsters, and they've got the little tiny Cthulhu in it, right? Little baby Cthulhu. Yeah. Mocha points? Yeah, mocha points. Because you heal with like chalky milk and stuff. 69. Do I get any benefit from using what's her face? Ava. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Ah! +5 attack? Are you crazy? Hang on. Oh, I can check. Okay, I guess it's good I can open this. Can I check like synergy attacks? I don't know if I can. I forgot if somebody had like being able to strip buffs. Maybe I'm just going mental. Yeah, I think I'm just going crazy. I could have sworn like somebody had the ability to remove buffs from enemies, and it was like Wolfgang's like synergy ability, but I don't remember. I don't really care to remember right now actually. I don't think he can be burned, so I just gotta deal with this. I think the ideal thing to do right now is probably defend, but I think defend only increases my will reduce my damage taken by 1, and I don't think it's really worth. 41 million HP? What the fuck? That's insane. That's insane. The damage is crazy. I'm just gonna use the research ability because I want to know if like there's something I'm missing for this fight. An ancient god, older than all the universe, can inflict fear, rendering even seasoned fighters nearly useless in battle. No. 7 damage. Holy piss. That's with a block too. Items. Bubba tea. Okay, well, okay, I resisted the poison and I also dodged it. Nice. Nice. That's lucky. I'm familiar with. That's still, that damage is like way too beyond like my mental comprehension. If the gameplay is fun though, then it doesn't really matter like what the damage number is. Like if you're just having fun fighting, then you don't really need to know damage numbers. I think that's a point from like Monster Hunter as well. Like when you start getting into Monster Hunter's like deep lore and rich history and you start figuring out the math, the game changes, all right? The game completely changes. Because before you know math, it's like knowing about Pokemon effort values, right? When you play Pokemon and you don't know about the effort values or the IVs, I forget the other value number, the game is totally different until after you learn about that stuff. And it's the same thing with Monster Hunter as well. When you start learning that the number you're seeing is like a bloated value on the weapon than you do currently, and then each attack has like different instances of damage that you can deal depending on where the weapon connects with the monster and what part of the monster you're hitting and what animation the monster is doing. Like, dude, when you learn that shit, that's like trigonometry, okay? Unfortunately, I still have that knowledge in my head and I wish I didn't. From large numbers alone? Fair enough, fair enough. Lostern, is this gonna be like what the fucking... Those numbers are ridiculous. They're ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This does a little bit more damage. I could do this. I just don't know when it like hits the enemy though. That's why I don't want to use it. There's definitely something. My god. Fuck. It was 7 damage before, right? That could kill Tinder. I hope it does hit Tinder, though. Alright. Lost turn. I'll bring... Oh my fucking god. What is this? This is worse than the other one. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Oh, that's as far as it goes that way. That's a little too crazy. All right, that's a little too crazy. Good God. I love the bit rate though. It's like absolute insanity. I'll live it and then I'll use another mocha point related item.
Oh, God.
Oh, 7 damage if I block it. Fair enough, fair enough. I don't know what poison does, by the way. Does it reduce my damage? It doesn't deal damage like burn. It does something else. I'm used to Paper Mario, alright? I'm sorry. But, like, I think it does something else. I assume it reduces my defense. It definitely does not reduce the damage I deal, though. Is he gonna get another turn right now? What is happening? What the fuck is going on? What is this place? Where'd the beach go? This is Final Destination? Okay, I didn't expect that he was gonna... Cthulhu's one. You've been dragged into the void. The team is on edge. Attacking Cthulhu will result in the character immediately being inflicted with fear. Remember, a character with fear cannot perform any actions or any attacks or synergy moves until they feel better. Okay. Well, yeah, like that's... At that point, like, you're not really... I don't think you're working with anything smaller than millions, alright? Like... What was that thing? 20 HP each? Yeah, this is probably important right now. Okay. Well, why is he, like, naked? Isn't that weird? I don't know why that... I find that weird. He's just, like, very, like, human-esque with just the squid face. Why is he naked? Or, like, put some pants on, man. Come on. I get inflicted with fear, if I do that. Does Ava have a move? No. Good middle ground. Yeah, Mario and Luigi makes sense. You don't have to think too much about the damage you're dealing in order to defeat enemies. Because as far as I'm aware, you don't really see how much health the enemies have. Your indication for it, I think, is only on like bosses when they start glowing red as they get like lower on health. But you don't. It doesn't matter in Paper Mario. Sorry, in Mario and Luigi. Sorry, any of the Mario and Luigi's, because you don't ever actually get to see the enemy's health bar directly. Actually, now that I think about that, why do they even, like, have numbers anyway? What if they just didn't have numbers? Would it really change anything? This is an interesting fight now, because, like, if I attack... Restoration doesn't cure status effects, which is, I guess, an interesting point to make. And I don't have my, status restoration items anymore. Numbers in what sense? The numbers that you deal when you know, make contact with the enemy. Like, taking damage, I understand, because you have HP, but you don't see the enemy HP, so, like, does it matter being able to see their, like, being able to see the number outside of, like, I guess feeling good and getting, like, dopamine hit of how much damage you deal? Like, I don't know, actually. I don't know. I'm overthinking this, by the way. I'm just going to attack him. Oh, he's feared for 2 turns. I'll wait on that. I'll just encourage instead. Don't let me down, Finn. You've somehow kept yourself alive thus far. What is he doing? I can still use items as Flint, though. Okay. All right. It's still worth doing like 6 damage. Like, I mean, it just makes up for like being feared for like 2 turns. Abstract numbers anyway. Fair enough, fair enough. You occasionally prove yourself as a worthy sidekick. I didn't realize there was like more than one dialogue option. Wow, that was lucky. Okay. The color may have shrunk your size, but it can't shrink your ferocity. They're just having a chat. Fighting is acceptable. That was a little ridiculous. I'll heal him on this turn. Yeah, Boba D. His horns are intimidatingly brutal. Or intimidating and brutal. I'll just encourage one more time. It's a sound effect cue. Because visually you can't really like line that up properly. It's just not possible. I can beat him on the next turn. The next turn I get with Flint. I did it too early. Okay. Alright, he dies now. Oh shit, unless he's got like a one-hit kill sudden death move at 1 HP, like fucking Huff and Puff. Alright. Don't any of that bullshit. Oh wow. What did I say I was gonna get again? It was like just MP, I think, more so. Yeah, MP or TP at this point. I don't think I need anything else. What a fight! Did we just defeat a god? Not quite a JRPG. Meh, I almost pity your ignorance. Did you really think you could defeat a god? Such hubris. What? Who is this?
Now, there's no need for more squabbling.
Detective Harms?
Hello, Ava darling. It's been a bit, hasn't it? Jolly good to see you.
What's the meaning of this? We sacrificed you. We threw you into the ocean's depths to be consumed.
Yeah, so, you see, Things didn't quite turn out that way. The truth is, we fell in love.
Oh, that's beautiful. Love always finds a way.
Am I the only one wondering how that works?
I'm so confused. How did this happen?
Well, you see, Madame Quail's cult kidnapped me and threw me into the ocean. Hopeless and scared, I was dragged to the depths. Cthulhu planned on devouring my soul, but sparks flew. What could I say? There's a real chemistry between us. Isn't that right, sweetie? Oh, I know. Thank you for trying to protect me, but these fellows are my friends.
How does he know that?
This is very nice and all, but detective, we need you to come back to the office. Everyone's worried about you.
Well, that's grand to hear. I'll pop back to the office after our honeymoon. Which, mind you, we were trying to enjoy until we were interrupted by your summons.
Yeah, they're like in the middle of doing it.
We'll be taking our leave now, but please say hi to the rest of the office chaps for me, will you? Come on, honey, let's go.
Sherlock Holmes, the character. Like nothing like the real Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, I'm so happy for them.
Cthulhu is definitely out of the detectives league. Talk about dating down. Meh. This development certainly complicates things regarding our cult's arrangement with Ever After Inc. I'll have to go report this to corporate right away. As for you, well, you're free to go, I suppose. I bid you all adieu. We'll meet again, I'm sure.
Wow.
Your synergy meter has increased by 1 point due to excellent teamwork. Should we head back then?
I'm sorry. Are you all not completely shook by what we just witnessed? Ever After Inc. sacrificing its own employees all in the name of research?
Yes, very fucking grand devastating. Now let's give it you back to the office. You can go back to HR and fill in some reports. There's a telepager back there. We can use that to return home when we're ready. Oh, this is how Ava gets like convinced to join the group in their endeavors in defeating Ever After Inc. I see.
Wow, what a story! So Sherlock Holmes was safe and sound after all. Boy, that sure is a relief. And to top it off, the poor guy found love. How wonderful. Ha 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 ha. Mr. Moon, did you know Ever After Inc. was operating in InSpeak? Truth be told, Ava, I was made aware of Ever After Inc.'s presence in InSpeak. I sent you folks there out of concern for Detective Holmes, and I couldn't be more grateful for your efforts. Ultimately, it wasn't my place to dig around in corporate affairs, and I shouldn't have muddied the waters by sending you on this unauthorized trip. For that, I am truly sorry. Mr. Moon, we saw some awful things while we were in that storybook. Atrocities perpetrated by our own company. Were you aware this was going on? I can't speak of any of that, but I'm sure Ever After Inc. has their reasons for doing what they're doing. It's not my job to be critical of the higher-ups, but if you have any specific feedback, I'll be sure to run up the flagpole. Let's put a pin in this conversation for now, and circle back later. I've good news for all of you. You've earned a promotion! This game really isn't as long as I thought. We're moving you up from associate to specialist. Congrats. Wow, an updated ID badge. Soon enough, you'll earn that director of storybook affairs position you're gunning for. I just know it. I have news of my own too. I'm resigning from HR. However, we'd hate to see you leave. You're such an asset to the company. I know, which is why I'm not leaving. Instead, I'll just be joining Flint's team here full time. That's definitely not allowed, right? Of course it's allowed. What a forward thinker we've got over here. Ava's transfer to Flint's team is approved immediately. Okay, so to get the ball rolling, I gotta start filling out some paperwork. How exciting! I'll touch base with you folks a bit later. A new project is brewing that you'll be hearing about real soon. See ya.
Oh, I know who has the badge now. It's the Cheshire Cat. You're all looking pretty grim. You really don't want me joining your team. Well, now that it's official, it's time to tell me what you've been hiding from me. What? You think I didn't know? You guys are about as subtle as a sledgehammer. Ever since I caught you in Innsbruck, I've seen you all whispering to each other, exchanging shifty glances. So, now tell me the truth. And don't you dare lie. Okay. We'll tell you the truth. So, you've been working to sabotage the company this whole time, secretly undermining Mr. Moon and betraying his trust? All to earn this Director of Storybook Affairs position because it'll grant you clearance to travel to Ever After Inc.'s real-world headquarters? There, you want to sever the telepager network and end travel between storybooks once and for all? Yeah, that's about what I'd gathered. Seriously? You already figured it all out? Why were you okay with it? Alright, I absolutely wasn't. I'm going to report you as soon as we rescued the detective. But then, what we saw in Innsbruck shook me. My job in HR was to protect the safety of our employees. To see the detective so blatantly sacrificed for the sake of research? Well, you can say the faith I once had in this company is all gone. So, as far as your little plan goes, come in. Okay, that's a bit crazy, but sure, I'll suspend my disbelief for now, whatever. Hang on a second, lady. How do we even know we can trust you? You're like the queen of spreadsheets, and all of a sudden you're on topple the one thing that gives your life purpose. Okay, I'm glad they addressed it. I don't buy it. And frankly, our team is at capacity. Sorry. Anyway, your plan is actually pretty solid, but I think I can help you pull it off. Now that I've seen what Ever After Inc. is capable of, I'd like to bring it down just as much as you do. Great. Then let's get back to work, shall we? Oh, they did the Marvel thing. I don't know if I like that they did the Marvel thing. I mean, I'm not treating the story as like a fucking magnum opus, okay? But that's the Marvel thing. Where like, there's the problem, they address the problem, and then they don't mention it ever again. As if there was never a problem to begin with. Like, yeah, what Tinder said was real, alright. Whatever. What type of decor do we have now? Oh, a fancy chair. Oh shit, a carriage. I'll take the lantern actually. I'll put the lantern up. I should put something else up here, you know. Oh, this painting. And I'll put a moose head over there. Nice. Okay. Over to ask, Dear Flint, I'm writing to ask if I could have a quick chat with you. Could you please meet me at the desk reception? All yours, Red. Dear Flint, wow, another promotion. Keep up the good work. I have an exciting surprise for your team. When you have a minute, please meet me on the back lane. Regards, your favorite manager. Which has finished. Dear folks, the walkway above HR offices have been repaired. They can now be crossed. Thank you. Waiting for me to fix it. It was hard. All the best. You stick the unicorn. There's like an alternate story where you play as the it's like Stardew Valley where you do the JoJo Corporation's like storyline stuff. God damn. That would be pretty neat. Let me go and I think the balcony is to the left, which is unfortunate because I need to go and turn in the what's it called? I need to go and turn in the ink bottles and see what I can get. Get apart with your precious sun gems. I have just what you need though you may not know it yet. Charge low ground enemies. There was something here. Shield is pulled back. Yeah, this is what I want. No, lower than 1. It costs 4 TP to use though. I think by the time I can afford this badge, I think I'd have like enough TP to make it work. Because I would use this on Flint to specifically lower the cost of the Buckler Barrage because it does so much goddamn damage. I don't know if I'd want to use like anything else though. Oh, there he is. There's the moon.
Good to see you in town. Would you like to upgrade or practice your skills? I'd like to upgrade.
What do we got over here? Foul play. For 2 turns. Okay, that's pretty good. I'll put everyone has a chance to burn on contact. This has a moderate chance to burn. I feel like this is like burned every single time. Like I don't think I've ever seen it like not burn. Ooh, that's good. I need that actually. That's really good. I got 5 more. Breaks all shields. This isn't as good as I'd think it would be because like what if there's a shielded enemy on the second row, like the third, let's say the third enemy has a shield. What am I supposed to do about that? That's obviously where Ava comes in. If at that point I'm switching to Ava or Wolfgang with the blustery thingy because it just gets rid of all shields. Like I'd rather just do that instead. If this made it last 2 turns, I'd grab this. But not a lot of things melee attack. Oh, fair enough, CJ, fair enough. But that's all good though, that's all good. Don't grant enemy twice. This is not worth 3 ink bottles to get. This is crazy, alright? That's such a scam. Because, like, fucking Ava has the same move. It's literally the same move. This is worth, though. I might put this on because having it... No, it's only a jump that pierces. I don't know if the jump gets bonus damage though, because you throw the buckler, then you jump off of it and jump on the enemy 2 times. So ultimately, you do 3 damage without any upgrades. This would do 4 damage currently because Flynn's got +1. Flynn's got +1 damage. That's assuming the buckler hits. But the buckler itself, when it hits, does not do the armor piercing effect. So ultimately, I still be doing 3 damage if an enemy has +1 defense. So at that point, like... What I mean by that is at that point, why do I not just switch to Wolfgang and just use Wolfgang's attack, you know? This is weird because I don't know if I want anything. This one's probably is the best thing I can get right now because I use this move quite a bit. Maybe just the other Tinder move as well. Nah, no, I don't think it's worth. Like this, like it's so weird. This was only worth 1 ink bottle, and this is like an instant sell. Like that's +2 damage. That's crazy. She does as much damage as Flint now. Oh, Flint does more, but without the damage up. I'll just save him for the next party member, I guess. I don't know how other people play this game. Like, am I just weird? Am I just weird? Maybe it's a playstyle difference thing, you know? Like, I'm not trying to max out every character, but I'll at least get what I think is valuable. Maybe... What's the time? It's been 3 hours. Granted, like an hour and a half of that was like dedicated like a Steam discussion. It's not midnight yet. If I load up Pokopia, I won't go to bed. Yeah, just woke up. I don't, because like, there's not much. Just bulldoze this shit. You're not wrong. I'm curious what chapter 3 is. I'll have a look at chapter 3 and then we'll see. Okay, he's done a one more stream. That's a good idea, actually. These chapters are pretty long, though.
Nah, isn't the view breathtaking?
You're breathtaking.
I often come out here to recenter myself. This job can be stressful, and everyone's gotta have an outlet. Do you know what I mean? I know that this job is the last place you all expected your lives to take you. But times change, and we gotta change them. We gotta change with them.
I'm glad you're enjoying the view from my castle. Now, what's our next task?
Always on to the next thing, aren't we? I actually wanted to reward you, rock stars, for all the wonderful work you've been doing. Which is why I'm sending you on a corporate retreat.
Okay.
And the retreat is being held at one of Ever After Inc.'s 5-star tropical resorts in a book called Treasure Cove.
One word off. Treasure Trove Cove? Man, so close.
It'll be good for you folks to take a breather and catch some rays, you know? And of course, this will be a fantastic opportunity for networking. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the CEO of Ever After Inc. is going to be attending. Wow, this is so exciting. Thanks so much. Of course, don't sweat it. Here's the book you'll need to travel into. A story about pirates set in the tropical ocean. How does this relate to the bear? Because I assume the fourth party member is going to be in here, and it's going to be that bear with the punk hairstyle. As always, just head over to the library when you're ready to go. Enjoy!
Weird. Very weird. I don't remember much in the trailers about this area. So I'm curious. Also, I love how those like the light rays are just kind of like static objects just placed in the environment in front of the windows. There are so many problems in side quests I should be doing, and I'm so sorry for the developers if like you're like, Stoneymayor, why are you not doing the side quests? We spent so much time on the side quests. I got Pokopia to play. I got Pokopia to play, man. I need to play fucking Pokopia, bro. I'm like a Pokopia addict. Okay, I need to play it. I gotta play it, man. They just look really out of place, which is very, very odd. Like, they're very noticeable, I should say.
Yeah, it's hot in here. Oh, it's hot here. The sun will not be good for my complexion. And you're a skeleton?
I think your complexion could use a bit of sun.
Well, excuse me. Oh, don't listen to Tinder. Your pale pasty skin looks great, Ava. Hello there, folks. Welcome to Paradise Shores Resort, a subsidiary of Ever After Inc. If you're here for the corporate retreat, I presume, you all will be meeting in our conference room located just past the pool to the right. Enjoy your stay.
It's not available in your region. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, wait, what? He's already here? Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, that is true. Because, like, as soon as, like, the camera, like, shifts a little bit away from it, that's when you can kind of see around them, and it looks a bit odd. Well, I think this is like a fake beach. I think this is, like, not real last stream. I think it's intentionally supposed to look like shit.
Hey, gang, you made it. This place is pretty sweet, am I right?
Why is there a robot near the pool of water? That seems pretty dangerous.
We're just preparing our company presentation, so why don't you take some time to relax? In fact, this would be a great time to network with your co-workers. I'll let you know when it's time to head into the conference room. Ganari Flint, networking with our co-workers isn't such a bad idea. After all, to continue rising the ranks here, it'd help to be well-liked amongst our peers. Oh.
Wait, what the fuck is he doing here? Oh, hey, detective. How are things going with you and Cthulhu?
Oh, you know, it's fine. Just typical marriage spats. I wanted to travel to France for our anniversary, but Cthulhu wants to travel to the void. And their tentacles keep clogging the shower drain. You know, marriage stuff.
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah, I have to actually talk to everybody. Okay. I'm just out in the sun. Yeah, he's catching some rays, you know? You think vampires can't have time in the sun either? Hey, friend, enjoying the view. Who the fuck are you?
Oh, you know it, I'm just so stoked to be here. I've never been on vacation.
That's awesome. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Hello, Helga. How are you?
Ben?
Glad to hear it.
Welcome to Safe Sad Sleeps, the one and only beachfront cabana. You care to try signature coconut smoothie for only 10 coins?
Sure.
Aren't you going to tip me? You know, around 40% is customary.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Level drop with something that restores 15 HP and 5 MP. Ooh, this is, what is it called? What's it called? That has an equivalent of Pepper Mario. I'm trying to remember what the fuck it is. Shit. It's a thing you cook with tasty. I'm starting to think there's no tasty in this game, by the way. Like,
welcome to this little corporate retreat, my friend. Unfortunately for me, I must stay in the shade, as vampires don't take too well to the sun. Would it have killed for the developers to put a dark circle on the ground underneath my feet? Probably not.
oh yeah, it's hot one day. One today.
It's a hot one today for sure.
Stay cool under there, bud. For those whatchamacalls it. Well, sadly, he's not a vendor here, unfortunately. I should have visited him before coming here, though. Hey, man, enjoying yourself?
Heck yeah, man. I'm loving this retreat. Anything to get me away from the old ball and chain.
Yeah, spouses. They're the worst. Oh, that's it?
Attention, everyone. We're now ready for you in the conference room. Please follow me.
It's Starla or whatever her name is. Whoa, okay, alright.
Story, why do you not talk to the other characters? Welcome, everyone. Thank you all for joining us here at Paradise Shores for Ever After's corporate retreat. You're all here because you're model employees with high company impact. And as your branch manager, I'm so proud of you, each and every one of you. Now we have a surprise guest I'd like to introduce. Here to lead our workshop is none other than...
This is the other party member, isn't it?
The CEO of Ever After.
Never mind. It's somebody totally different. It's somebody completely different. Is this Pauline Hanson? No, you know it's gonna be the same thing again.
Thank you, Mr. Moon. Such a delight as always. And hello, everyone. For those of you that don't know me, I'm indeed the CEO of Ever After Inc.
Wow.
It's an honor to be here in front of one of our finest, most profitable branches of the company. Now, if there's one thing I learned building this company up from the ground, it's that teamwork makes the dream work. And that, my dear friends, is why I'm here today, to lead you all in some fabulous team-building exercises. First up, trust foes. Any brave volunteers?
We'll do it.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Did I, food? Let's get started.
Is it like a... It's like a QTE. That'd be funny.
Working effectively as a team is about trust. This little activity will work to strengthen our trust in one another. Yeah. Tender Darden, I want you to stand up nice and straight and take a deep breath. And when you're ready, you're gonna lean back all the way and just let yourself fall. Trust completely that Flint, your partner, will catch you. Flint, as soon as Tinder's within reach, press A to catch you. Flint, do not screw this up. I'm gonna fall now. Ah, my spine. I think I pushed it too late. What the heck, Flint? Nah. These things happen. It's all part of the experience here. Well, get off. Now, who's next? Would you two like to go? Oh, sure, I'd love to. Seeing how that trust fall went, I'll pass. Thanks, though. Alright, let's snag into the fabulous employee to partner up with Wolfgang, shall we? It doesn't matter. I don't know if it'll matter. This guy's gonna fucking break, dude. He's gonna fucking break. Alright, Dennis. Let's try another trust fall, shall we? Wolfgang, just like before, you're gonna press A to catch this egg. Egg, what was your name again? My name's Egg. My name's Humpty Dumpty. I'm pretty nervous up here doing this. Please make sure to catch me. Well, you're nothing to worry about. I gotcha. Okay, here goes. You got this, Wolfgang. Oh, thanks, Ava. Is he dead? Is he dead? Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen. Hello? Can we get this cleaned up? The trust falls didn't go exactly as planned, but that's okay. Part of fostering a healthy working environment is treating each failure as a learning opportunity. The fucking minus one employee right now. Holy shit. And speaking of opportunities, let's dive right into this piece of resistance of our little retreat, shall we? I'm sending you on the most extravagant scavenger hunt of your lives. It looks less impressive than the fucking big open intro for like TTYD. Somewhere in the storybook out there in the vast ocean lies a priceless treasure called Black Hat's Bounty. Left behind by the fierce and Captain Black Hat, pirates have been trying to hunt down this treasure stash for generations. The team building challenge is this. Split off into teams and find legendary treasure. Yes, each team will lean on each other's strengths to communicate effectively, think outside the box. The real treasure lies not in what we find, but how we come together as a company to achieve something remarkable. Oh, and the winners, of course, will be rewarded with an immediate promotion. Oh. Promotion. Oh my god, toxic. Let's just say I wasn't listening. To help you get started, Ever After Inc. has secured a piece of legendary treasure map. Here's some photocopies you can use to get started with the search. Getting fired up. Oh, absolutely. Black Heart's Bounty lies somewhere out there in the vast ocean, so we need to secure a ship to sail with. One more thing. I'm sending all of Ever After Inc.'s best employees after the treasure hunt, not just this branch. So you better get going quickly. Best of luck.
Well, this music is interesting.
You can be on my team. Which one are you be leading?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Dream team right here. I guess that means we're a team.
So, how are we gonna find the ship?
I have a thought. The book we're in, Treasure Cove, I believe Ever Think does have an employee on staff that's originally from here. His name's Captain John Silver, and he's an actual pirate, so I bet he has a ship we can use. And he probably knows more about this Black Heart's Bounty. Something a bit different. True. Let's return to the office and find John Silver. Hopefully we can convince him to join our team. This doesn't seem like the party member I'm aware of. I know who this guy is. Okay, we just need to find Captain Silver. As I mentioned, he works in accounting. Motherfucker, where the hell is accounting? What? Is there like a... What's over this way? Oh. Well, that narrows it down a little bit. Oh. That's why they mentioned the bridge was fixed. I wonder if I can get over this thing. What is over here, though? Fuck. Oh, I guess I can go visit Dracula now, actually. What if this is actually the way to go? Holy fuck, it is. What's over to the left, though? Door's blocked from the other side.
You trying to get into the bedroom? There's an alternative entrance. I think it was supposed to be somewhere in the cafeteria.
Probably what I need the ground pound ability for. I mean, I don't know how I'm supposed to break the fucking floorboards, but I feel like there's a way for sure to do that. Well, what's over here then? Well, it's probably the way to go. Let's over this way. Oh, I think this is the way to go. Yeah, because it leads me like right over here. Oh, guess we'll never find out what's through that door. We'll never see. Oh, well, hang on a sec. Can you really blame me though? Can you blame me? It looks like I can go in there. Wait, what the fuck? Okay. I'm thinking about it right now, Loster. I'm thinking about it right now. Cause I don't know why you can do that, assuming that you could get over here and the switch was already here. Like you didn't need to use the seal ability to get over here. That was a bit weird. That's a little weird. All right, shit. We're in accounting right now. I see him up there actually. Oh fuck. Maybe he is like Captain Bobbery. You know. There's no way. There's no way the captain character is gonna have an ability that lets you blow up fucking bummable walls, okay? That's a little too on the nose, okay? That's a little too on the nose.
Can I help ye?
Yes, actually. We're assembling a crew to sail to find Blackheart's bounty.
So you're looking for a crew for that team building mission? You don't really look much like a pirate. Tell me, lad, have you ever sailed through the Tempest with naught but a sloop? Have ye traded broadsides with a man of war and lived to tell the tale? Do ye think yourself a hard man?
No.
Now will be plenty of time to work on that, lad. Of course, ye be needing a captain and a role. A role I'll gladly fill if ye lot can be me crew. Captain Silver, John Silver. I'll be an accountant here. I be an accountant here at Ever After Inc.
Right.
Aye, matey. I used to be a swashbuckler of the high seas. Now I be a master of numbers and ledgers. I balance the bookmaking, books, making sure the company's goal is all shipshape and Bristol fashion. I can't fucking read. So, Ever After Inc. will be sending ye to trace down the legendary Blackheart's bounty, eh? Aye. I spent me life searching for their prize, but after years of naught but an empty sea and false leads, I gave up and took to work in here. But now that Ever After Inc. has got their hands on a portion of the map, I might finally see me dream come true, by thunder. Now, let me grab me trusty compass, and we can set sail. Aye.
What is happening right now?
Now, let's see here. Shiver me timbers, my compass, it's gone. I can't be captain in a ship without it. Yeah, some no-good thieving scoundrel must have swiped it right under me nose.
Oh, Little Branch.
You're saying someone stole your
I would
compass?
rather have the
Who would do
key
such a thing?
because it seems way more fun and up close.
A
compared
blinking
to some
fool,
boring
that's who.
PowerPoints that just drain away.
We have security cameras in
At least
these
with the
offices.
first option you get
Do
to
me a
feel
favor,
something
lad.
real, and
Go to the
maybe
IT
even get a little
department
wet from the
and ask if you can
experience.
see the security footage. Then we'll catch those thieving cowards.
We'll look into this, Captain.
Aye, good lad. That captain is me pride and joy. I'd not go sailing without it. He must get back to me and me loyal crew.
Little Branch, how's it going? What did she say, actually? She means she'll, like, splash water on herself or something, right? Like... Oh! Here's the guy. This is the fellow. This is the other party member. Holy fuck, okay. Wait, so then what the fuck is the deal with the Blackbeard guy? Ooh. Bro, you're like in the way, dude. Excuse me, coming through. Can't help you here, pal. I've made a series of bad decisions that led me here to this very spot. So I've decided I'm not gonna make any choices for myself anymore. I'll roll the dice and to decide if today's the day I move on or stay put. Okay, then roll the dice, please. You think I carry dice around with me? Nah, you gotta prove that. No dice, no decision, no moving. You know, something about this was very contrived. Not my problem, buddy. That's hilarious. Moving on, this guy though. Is this the same? Is this Pigeon Pete? Is he actually? Wait. Oh, was it? Oh yeah. Well, I'll be darned if it isn't my friend Flint. Just so you know, one doesn't typically lead their friends into life-threatening traps. All water under the bridge. After all, I got transferred to this branch and I couldn't be happier. I'm the new IT bird here, so if you ever need any technical help, give me a hoot. Okay. Well, considering he ain't coming back.
Hey man, how's it going? You're a Flint, right?
Yeah, how'd you know my name?
Fair question, bud. I'm the security guy here, so I kind of know everything about everyone. My name is Patches.
Patches, the IT guy. Well, obviously, he's looked at all the security cameras and he knows that we're up to no good, right? Because there's going to be a camera inside the fucking, like, main room. Okay? There's no way. There's no way. Should make a great splash zone. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Hey, Patches, we're looking into that theft that occurred on the accounting department. Can we check the security cameras from the past few days?
Well, exciting. Sure thing, boss. Let's take a look.
Oh my god, it's the three blind mice again. Holy fuck. I completely forgot what their voices were. It's been that long. If our sources are correct... Bingo. Let's move.
Well, that's no surprise at all. Those mice are always stealing things. Well, hopefully you have what you need to know.
Oh, it's not his voice. It's too late now. It's too late now. Tiny footprint. You can track the tiny footprints leading from the accounting department. Put on the detective outfit? Yes. That's kind of convenient, okay? I was going to say it'd be a little annoying to have to put that back on again, but sure. Oh, up this way. What the fuck? Oh, if this is gonna lead into that room that I avoided, I'll be so fucking... I'll be so chuffed. I'll be so fucking chuffed. Okay, it does not. It does look on the other side. Oh, yeah, that's right. The alternative bed's in the cafeteria, right. Well, I'm already here, so I might as well see what that thing was. What's over here? Oh, it's like a secret dungeon. Oh, it's a shortcut. I wonder if that's a real poster from, like, their office. I thought he was, like, standing on an item. It's just a beach ball. I don't know why he's standing on a beach ball. Also, my immersion, by the way. I thought this guy's on a pirate adventure right now.
Welcome, my friend. What do you want to braise?
I don't think there's anything new here. I think it's the same shit. It's probably what this area is for over here. Yeah, because I could do this now. Don't know why I didn't try to do that before, actually. Like, I saw the cat. Oh. The three blind mice.
Well, well, if it isn't my favorite company, bootlickers. Welcome to our shop of rarities.
Oh, is this... You can't have a mouse running a rare store in the hub world, okay? You gotta change. You gotta change your homework. You can't just copy it one for one, okay?
We're not technically authorized to be selling this stuff, though. So keep this place close to your chest.
Is the TTYD mouse? Fucking might as well be at this point.
You know, you've set up shop in my bedroom, right?
Tell you what, as soon as you take your castle back, the bedroom is all yours again. But for now, we're just borrowing the space to make a bit of extra cash here and there. Have yourself a look around and see if anything interests you.
The reason why I can't open this door? Why is that? Is the compass like 999? What the fuck? I see a badge there, though. What are those? So, hang on. That's good. That's extremely good. I will probably never reach 40 HP, but sure. This character will only be able to execute perfect blocks, but will double defense if they do. Ooh. That's rough. 3 TP, though? That's very tempting for 3 TP. I'm not gonna use it, though. Well, that's really tempting. I wish I had the all or nothing badge, because I put on the all or nothing badge like straight away. Is that I have more problems? An enemy in their back, this ignores shields. Ooh, but it's only one enemy though. And it's 2 TP. That's actually not too bad. Play a thundering chord that hits grounded enemies within the target range, splitting damage between them and piercing defense. I wish I had 85 coins. I wish I had 85 coins. That is infinitely better. I'll buy this for now, though. Is it from something? Oh. Fair enough, fair enough. This costs 5 MP? $5 MP is a little crazy. Is her shop? She technically doesn't run the shop. She goes out and acquires the items that the shop sells. But there's another mouse that actually does run the shop. There's another one. I could take off extra... Well, oh, sorry, healthy glow. I don't know if I want it yet. I'll wait. I'll wait until... I add like 2 more TP and then I'll probably put it on. Oh, sorry, hang on. Hey, mice. This compass you have for sale. Where'd you get it?
We never reveal our sources, kid.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I know exactly where you got it, and you need to return it to its owner.
Sure, just pay the listed price and it's yours.
Oh, look, Captain Silver needs his compass to help us find the Blackbeard's bounty.
Oh, we need that treasure in order to earn another promotion. Treasure, eh? Are you thinking what I'm thinking, number one? I am indeed B1. What was the names again? Like B1 and B2? Fuck. I'm afraid not, boss.
That movie is called Back to School, where Rodney goes to college to show up his son and stirs
Back
up
to
all
school.
kinds of trouble along the way. A remake with Trump in the lead could turn out pretty entertaining in its own chaotic style, though
Oh,
I doubt anyone
interesting.
is rushing to produce it.
No, they're already rushing to save to make the movie saving Pilot Ryan. I've seen so many people make that fucking joke now. But it's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive they got him. Like that's that makes for a cool story. All right. Like down behind enemy lines. Just fit his character in it. Fair enough. Fair enough.
You're really dim, you know that, Penny? What's your boss? I'll make you a deal. You lot can have the compass, but we're coming with you, and we want a fair split of the treasure.
Absolutely not. I'd sooner pull my scales off than partner with you annoying little rodents.
Okay, then fork over the cash.
Look, Tinder, I think we got to agree. We'll let them come with us just until we find the treasure.
Darn it, Flint. Why does this always happen?
Okay, fine. It's a deal. If you give us the compass, then you can join us.
All right, then here you go.
Shiny gold compass, worth a lot.
All right, nice. Let's move. All right, man.
Did we leave the door locked again? No wonder I won't get any customers.
Gosh darn it, Penny. Our store is officially on the honor system while we're gone. We know if you don't pay full price, so don't even try.
That's understandable. You got like a little box to put donations in. All right. And I wonder what's the go with Patches though. I guess he'll probably show up like halfway through the chapter, similar to Ava. Hold up. I feel like I've learned my lesson from a lot of other situations where I should just save. If this guy actually joins as a playable party member, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Ah, me compass. Give it here. Excellent work, lads. Ye be a crew to reckon with. And it'll be an honor to serve as your captain. Now, me ship is docked at sea in the Treasure Cove storybook. When you're ready, come join me. Ye can use the telepage at Doohickey to travel there. See you soon, mateys.
Oh, okay, I guess he's not. Never mind. Extra television to the ship. Oh, you just go straight to the ship. Okay. I guess he isn't technically joining the team then. So it is only going to be the bear fellow, Patches or whatever the fuck. Though now my endurance is starting to wear thin. So we'll see when the next save point is. Okay.
You know, something just seems off about that Flint guy. I shouldn't stoop, but, what the heck?
Sorry, you've been working to sabotage the company this whole time? Secretly undermining Mr. Moon and betraying his trust? All to earn this Director of Storybook Affairs position because you think access to Ever After Inc.'s real-world HQ will get you to take to the company once and for all? Yeah, that's about what I gathered.
Dag. Don't these dudes realize they're on camera? I knew something seemed off about them. Now, what to do with this footage?
Oh. Chapter 3, Treasure Trove Cove. I always Treasure Cove. No, there's no trove. No trove at all. Just cove. Just a lunch with the author. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, it's a very realistic looking boat. I don't know why I didn't expect it to be, actually. Oh, there's the next save point. Alright. I guess that's it then.
Ahoy there, Flint. Welcome to me ship. You'll be the first mate, of course. Can ye handle it?
Nah.
You'll do just fine, I guarantee it. Go ahead, get yourself familiar with everything, and let me know when you're ready to embark.
All right. I think that's where I'm gonna start playing this for now. I could go and do more shit, but I feel like this is gonna open an entirely new mechanic of like having to pick different destinations and then travel there. So maybe not that. Maybe not that. But yeah, there's only like 4 characters on here, and there's like one other one. All right. So after Treasure Cove, that's like that's like the end of the fucking, I guess, progression story, and then there's like one final promotion for reaching like the storybook phase. So there'll be like one extra chapter to work with everybody, presumably like the chapter 8 kind of style chapter. Team up with the captain. Yeah, I don't think you team up with the captain. A part of me was thinking for a moment, just a moment, because there's only 4 slots on the menu page for the different characters. Only 4 slots. So I thought for a moment that maybe if you get more than 4, you can swap them out. Like if you did get the captain and you did get the bear and you maybe got somebody else, like 6 total party members, you could only bring 4 with you at any given time, and you'd have to go back to like the hub or something to swap out the 5th or 6th member to somebody else, and just bring the team of 4 with you. That might be too much, honestly. That might be thinking too much for an indie game. Okay. Reason to fit 5 of them. That would fit, but I don't think there's gonna be any more party members. I think that's it. I think it's gonna be the bear, and like that's it. But no. That was interesting. That was interesting. Now the question is, do I play Pokopia or not? Don't get me wrong, I can. I'm just thinking about what I want to do in Pokopia. The answer is yes. Alright, hold on. Bridge. The idea of doing the bridge is definitely on the table. I kind of want to. But that's in a different area, you know, and I gotta go all the way over there, like, fuck.